happen to fix it in amongst all the other stuff I've just done, which would be nice.
Here?
Yeah, you can hear me on Discord, but can you hear me on YouTube or Twitch? Or, you know, are they the same? They should be the same.
Jump check.
Oh, God, that hurt. I might get a softer seat. It's going to keep doing things like that. So that all good? Echo? No echo, rather? Or echo?
Yes.
Yes,
we
echo.
have sound on Twitch.
Do you have echo? No, I want the...
I don't know how many echoes I'm hearing. I have to disable the listening of the stream.
No, you have to disable everything except listening of the stream. I meant echo of you. Are you echoing? Because normally there's a kind of a nasty noise from you buggers.
So, hearing my back on the stream.
Yellow.
There's an echo on stream for Discord.
Ah, so no change then. Oh well, would have been nice. Where's my hand?
The end of your arm?
No, it's not. It's moving around everywhere. It's lost my hand entirely. I really wish it would just say, instead of popping up going, hey, Oculus Link is available, just if Oculus Link is available, go into Oculus Link. I always want to do that. But I have to do it manually every time, and it annoys me.
Is there not a way to set a default on that?
Nope. Because, remember, Oculus Link is just an app the Quest runs. Anyway, I have to switch headsets, so back in a sec. As far as I know, there's no way to say automatically go into Oculus mode. It does pop up saying, hey, you can go to Oculus into Link mode now, but there's not a way to say, just take me into Link mode if it's available. Many people do consider Facebook's, Meta's support, or whatever it's called, of the PC implementation of the Quest 2 to be very much secondary to the standalone. Though I'm sure I haven't really hung around the forums of the Quest 2 standalone users. They probably feel that they're second-rate citizens compared to the PC one. So please let me know whether or not you can turn on the racing line. Because I stopped and started the host with a couple of other switches. There doesn't seem to be a way to specify an auto exec on the forum hosting, which does seem rather stupid. Oh, I was going to edit my macros. Damn it, I didn't.
An auto exec to run when? When you connect?
When the server starts.
Oh, why is the server? Oh, you mean when you reset it?
Yeah, like when I stop and...
It's running all the time, isn't it?
Well, no, I mean, it's running all the time as far as you're concerned, but it will actually quietly stop and start. But when I actually start the server up, what I want is for it to say /pps3.
Yeah, why does it stop and start if you're paying for it to be persistent?
It will quietly shut down if no one's been on it for 10 minutes, and then it quietly starts up if someone joins. Like, you can't tell, but I believe any volatile settings are lost at that point. Anyway, I've just...
Wow, there must be a way to do it then, because that would be such a common problem, because all the servers will go quiet occasionally.
Yeah, but what I mean is...
Loads of them are heavily scripted.
Yeah, but there doesn't seem to be a way to do an auto-exec.
Yeah, you put it in the... Yeah, there will be. It'll be in a configuration text file.
Yes, well, there is one. It's called autoexec.config, but I can't get at that for the dedicated host.
Hosted server, right, got you.
But surprised me.
And
So
you
I'm
haven't
sure
read
I
the
can.
forums enough.
No, God no. I just fiddled with it. Went, I could be racing.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'd rather be playing the damn thing.
Oh, and I did mention to Rob, but not you. I saw my first Polestar in the wild today.
Yeah.
Yeah, broken down by the side of the road.
A Volvo EV, is it? Did you tell me?
It's not Volvo. It is. Polestar is to Volvo as Lexus is to Toyota. It's their EV-only luxury high-performance brand. But I saw my first one broken down by the side of the road, holding up traffic. I was on the phone, or I would have actually stopped to see if I could help in any way, because I was on my bike, but I was cold and on the phone. So.
What were you going to do? Attach your headlamp dynamo to the battery?
Well, assuming that they're not, you'd have. So. Fully Charged did an interview with the AA that basically just said, what are the major sources of breakdowns for EVs? And they went, windscreens and tyres, not flat batteries. Like no one runs their batteries flat. Like it's very rare.
What was the first thing?
Tyres and screens.
Screen.
Like windscreens, like the windscreen cracking or having.
Oh right, yeah.
And they said,
yeah. Well.
But you'd have to.
I was going to say that the windscreen on the i3 is made light, like everything else. It's very thin.
Yes, I have that on the Type R. Yeah, I have the ultra-thin, single-layer polycarbonate reinforced screen, which is very, very thin. But yeah, they just said that you have to be blind and an idiot to run a EV flat. Like you'd have to be paying so little attention, and they'll all go into limp mode if you just ignore it and you decide to try and. Sort of power through. Yeah.
Did you see that story about I don't know if we discussed it, about the Tesla that ran out of juice on I think like a garage multi-story on-ramp that was a single spiral track?
Really? Oh, and did they roll it down to get some?
No, well the problem was I think they were going up it and they'd gone up many floors and had dozens of cars behind them. And they couldn't do a damn thing except very slowly push it up to the top, or up to the next floor or whatever.
Well, I mean, having gone out when it was snowy last year in my Impreza, and got stuck behind a mile of traffic, everyone in their cars just sitting there going, "Oh, what it is." I mean, I got out and walked to the front, and then helped the cars in the front get pushed. But I bet you 30 people just sat in their cars going, "Ugh, someone should do something about this." Be the glitch you want to see in the Matrix. Yeah, I've been my last motorbike ride of the year, I suspect. We've got 80-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow, snow on Saturday, and then 8 days of rain. And then it's going to be a bit cold. But if ever you want to truly feel alive, then go and ride a motorbike in 4 degrees C weather. And then when you get home, you will appreciate, central heating.
Well,
yeah.
My excuse today will be that I've put some thick, fluffy socks on to keep my feet warm, so I can't even feel the pedals. I have to just imagine from the angle of my foot. Yes, that's the word. Foot.
After this, next time you get to could you link the chocks that you bought, please?
The ones for the chair?
Yes, unless they were awful, in which case don't worry about it.
Oh no, they're fine. There was £7. I did post the Amazon link in chat.
Yeah, but Jay was like, they exist? I was like, yes, they do.
Yes, I had a bit of an issue the last time we played.
Yeah, Jay killed us, and his excuse was, my chair just rolled across my room.
Yeah, that is definitely a thing. I was suffering with that, and I've chocked my pedals that were having the opposite problem, moving in the opposite direction. Basically, you start out in a driving position, you end up in a Formula 1 position.
So
yes.
you've got the same steering wheel as me, don't you? The G92.
Yes.
Yeah. So
well, the better version of it. Yeah.
But to put full pressure on the brake pedal is a significant amount of force. You can't.
Don't know. I haven't used it in ages. I used the clutch pedal.
Yeah, but you really, really have to put some weight onto it.
You do. Yeah.
Henry, you joining us on joystick or wheel?
Joystick. Joypad.
Joypad. Andy said actually, to be honest, you were doing fine, but Andy said there was an analog smoothing option in the wrong menu. you might want to look at for that.
Right. Which menu?
I can't remember. If you look back within the last 20 minutes of Discord messages, Andy will have mentioned it. He says it's under it's under something stupid like display or networking. Yeah, I do need to post on the DOF Reality forum. So when the car loses traction, the rear end kicks out on the motion platform, but it doesn't seem to have any analogness. It just goes perfect grip, full lock, and I don't seem to be able to tweak that. So I do need to. So these are my macros. That's all I've got. But yeah, I should. I want to add one about something like if your current skills do not allow you to overtake safely, please do not overtake, something like that. Bless you.
Thank you.
Liquidy.
Yeah, did you have to push that back into your nose?
So what is brain?
A lung, I think.
I don't know what track and car we want, by the way. I was just here trying to get the motion rig to move because it wasn't moving by the end of the last session.
Yeah. What did we finish on the last session? That was on this track, but it was that car that we got that bloke's setup
for. Yeah.
GTR.
Ooh. Yeah, the GTR, I think. Well, yeah, it's not the GTR. That's what it's based on, but it's not called that. Yeah, it's the four-wheel drive downforce race car. Well, this is
can we do that?
Yeah. Oh, this is. Should we do one race on this one? Because it was a good one to warm up, so Jake can remember where the corners are, and then we'll go on to.
Yeah, I'm fairly miserably at that.
Why did you drive over the finish line and go you're disqualified? Did you have a start penalty you didn't do?
Yeah, I sped in the pit lane. As soon as I started, I came out full blast. It's only warming up. Yeah, so the chair chocks, they're good. In fact, they're a bit too good. I've taken them off again because when I'm not racing, I do want to move my chair back and forth, get in and out from the desk, and it's not a massive problem, but you do have to lift your weight off the chair to do that, and I'm too lazy, so I put wheels back on.
More gas, got it. I've never seen anyone be disqualified before.
Thing that you take the wheels off and stick in the holes, or what?
No, they replace the casters, so they're feet that go into caster.
Oh, okay.
Can you not get chocks the feet sit in?
You can do, but then they need to be pressed down into the ground in the same way.
Are we doing the special first lap?
Hopefully we don't need to. Everyone's got good now.
Yeah, and it was never the first lap. It was just the first couple of turns.
Shauker and I agreed. Well, I mean, I'm happy with the first lap. To be fair, it doesn't make much of a difference. It just means the first lap, which I thought was funny. You guys can just take it as slow as you like. And I really had to laugh when Shauker and I managed to end up in the front because everybody else had crashed during the first lap.
Quite full here.
There's a corner there.
I agree. Jay left the track. No, it's fine. Just going around you. Jay, do you have look right bound on your?
Yeah, but I can't use the stick at the same time as steering.
You should. You should bind it to the bumpers. Look left and look right.
Oh, I've got that set to gears.
Oh, yeah, but do you actually use the gears?
Sometimes, yeah. I put the semi-automatic on.
I mean, I'd probably do it so the right analog stick was gear up and gear down, and the bumpers are look left and right. You see? First lap or not doesn't matter because you guys have all ballsed it up even though there was zero pressure on you. Slow and steady wins the day. Slow, Shauker. Much slower than that, please.
I don't think that word's in Shulker's vocabulary.
Yeah.
Your definition is you're going too slow, move out of the way.
So looking for a 136.
Oh, fuck off. I'm not even touching 155 yet.
No, that's what I'm looking for. Don't forget, that's your first lap. And that's from a standing start. This is the important lap.
And am I gaining or losing distance?
I think you're
Yes.
losing, but only extremely marginally.
I'm getting further and further away, even though I've got my foot to the floor.
Sort of better corner exit.
Oh no! Overdid it.
Ooh, restraint.
No, I didn't. I just put it sideways. But I caught up with you, so that's all that matters. I wasn't trying to be restrained. I just failed at my aggression.
Fucked up exactly
That's
like
the
I did
word I
last
was
time.
trying to
Whee!
think of.
Rolling.
That's it.
Okay. I won't knock you back on your wheels.
So that's the thing. When you're two abreast, you both have to take the corner a little bit slower. Oh, you should. And then that gives the third person a chance to catch up. But we did very well then. We both took the corner slower, so we can remain two abreast.
Yeah.
Breast.
Improvement.
Yeah.
Seamless.
How the hell did you lap me?
Who? You're in fourth.
Mr. Chicken.
He hasn't lapped you. He's just caught you up.
I'm not lapping you.
He hasn't lapped you, just caught you up.
Oh, right. I thought you was in front of me.
No.
Oh,
No,
good.
no.
Good lap though. So I had to put a little bit of gap between me and Schalke there, so I'm going to burn some clutch.
I try and look behind, but all I see is headrest.
I do love the way. Oh, you haven't got it in VR. Like you can see your own helmet in the mirror, and it's so good because I've never seen that in another game.
Ah!
You fucker!
I'm trying to go in a straight line. Sorry.
That wasn't very good.
How do you beep again? Oh crap.
I don't know what. I think it might.
H, I think.
I think it's B on the on joypad. For me, it's the little plus button on the left-hand side at the top. That's not very helpful for you.
Oh, no, that's headlights for me.
I mean, I have been looking at the new Fanatec budget wheel. I am actually quite tempted because it's 5 Newton meters of torque, but it has an upgrade to take it up to 8 Newton meters of torque, and it can be it supports load cells. So it's a new budget range of steering wheels they're doing. Unfortunately, by budget I mean 700 quid, as opposed to 2,500.
Enough to hurt your hands.
Shouldn't be. I mean, the highest ones are about 40 nanometers. So this is, you know, nothing compared to that. But it's still
Newton meters.
Yeah. Oh, actually, it might be. I don't know what's the ratio of foot pounds to Newton meters. I think the highest
I don't know,
ones
but
are
it's not
40.
nanometers.
3. Okay.
No, I don't know.
Brilliant.
Ooh, 143. That was the new best lap.
Very good.
Oh shit.
Oh, that was my best ever lap.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I
of course.
followed Mr.
Oh, this is the historic lap, isn't it? That's why.
Yes, I did notice you're still doing the chicane though after the first turn.
Me? No.
Yeah, you've done it
No,
twice.
no, I haven't. I haven't done it any time.
I saw you go around the chicane twice,
Defi-
although that might have been the last race.
Definitely not me. Bear in mind, I've got the
The
fastest.
warm up, yes.
If I can go around the chicane, no, I haven't. If I can go around the chicane though, with that lap time, I really am on fire. But there's no way.
Just go through the pit lane if you're on fire.
I wouldn't. I'd just fucking stop and get out.
That is not the rally way. If it moves forwards, you continue driving.
I fucking hate those bumpers.
Come on, come on, come on. No.
Not indefinitely though. Only until you can get some help.
Oh, good lap, Schalke.
So if people can see your skull, then you've been driving on fire too long. When you get close, I'll get out of your way, so don't be surprised if I suddenly ditch it.
That's alright. As long as I stay in front of Schalke, I'm all good.
Blue flag means not to resist. It doesn't actually mean you have to go out of your way to allow people to pass.
Oh, too fast.
Did Mr. Chicken just give up and die?
No, I'm trying to set up the config for smoothing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you find the bit
now.
that Andy listed?
I think so. Still to figure out a dead zone though.
Oh, you shouldn't have one. Oh.
Well, I mean, I keep having slightly left, slightly right, slightly left, slightly right, so I can't kind of get it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're kicking Schalke's ass. What happened?
Well, although I took the last corner out of the straight too quickly, I managed to get it out on the curbing and did quite a good job.
This is a slow car, but it has even worse brakes, which are causing me off.
Yes. Bear in mind with this one, because it has so little power, you'll very much want to lay apex, because it's gonna just poodle down the straights.
I'm actually surprised that this thing has both.
There was a bit of clenching involved there.
Did you see the game? Did you see the game as Mere Link, by the way, the VR sickness one?
Oh yeah, that was great. I was going to say, like, I'm very used to VR now, but every once in a while I have little moments of, oh shit, this is real.
Yeah,
that was one of them.
Well, it was like that time when Tad ran me, because I had looked down to do something, and I just saw the car. I just saw out of the corner of my eyes. It kicked off my lizard brain.
Yeah, the last time for me was playing Dirt Rally VR and going off the side of a corner into a tree. Oh, I thought I was going to die.
Yeah, I wish that Dirt Rally was not so poorly written. I'll come back to it in another generation of video card. I'm genuinely awful, sadly.
Because VR isn't quite realistic enough, so the whole time you're playing a VR game, there's part of your brain going, this is a game, this is a game, this is a game. And that, I think, just occasionally just skips a beat or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you finally do, get off your arse and come and visit me, I'll put you on Dirt Rally in this, and then there's a whole level of, this is real / apparently I'm in some sort of weird-ass tumble dryer.
Sounds like watching a Transformers movie in IMAX.
Well, it's like when I watched Mad Max. I came out feeling like I'd just been in a 2-hour car crash. Could we shift R?
Yeah.
Hang on.
With guitars.
What is IMAX? Because I watched a film the other day with IMAX and it was coming up with some shit on the telly and I had no clue.
IMAX is just there is a standard of cameras and screens and formats for the cinema.
It's not one standard. It's a brand, really.
Yeah. I mean, if it's shot in IMAX, it'll be in 4:3 at a certain.
Yeah. 139. Wow.
Oh wow, very good. Come on.
This car again.
Oh yeah, we'll change the next one. Let's show the nice newbie player how brilliant we all are.
Is that before or after I get to go at the green light?
What? Now, I've got the speed on him, but is he going to look left? He's on the wrong side of the road. Awesome.
Oh shit.
I think I just shulker.
Remember, Jay, you should stay in front of someone. If you don't want them to get past you, you are allowed, within the rules, to block them once. You're allowed to leave the racing line and block them, and then return to the racing line. You can't just sit in front of them. Oh, look, I've got a button for this. Let's see if he stays. Yes, you drift.
You can block them once per 24 hours.
But we're not actually sure how often you can move in front. I think it's until a corner.
Ah, shit.
Oh, for fuck's sake, who put that fucking wall there?
What is being worryingly undercautious, shall we say?
I don't know. What is being worryingly undercautious?
Haha. Can I do this? Yeah, just.
Only by pushing me off.
I didn't touch you. No,
sideways.
no contact.
No, I didn't say you touched me.
I just went, not touching you, not touching you, not touching you, not touching you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like that first bit of the video that Schalke posted. It's like evasive maneuver.
Ah!
That was a touch.
Yeah, but that wasn't me.
Never is.
If you look left, are you going to start swerving into me? We're so close. That's terrifying. I can see the rivets on your brakes. Come on, little car.
So all I need to do now is brake after you.
Yes.
And I can briefly be in front again.
If you brake after me, but brake harder and take a poor line round this corner, you will come out in
maneuver.
front.
So many options.
Well, that's not one of the valid maneuvers.
I did an early stab on the brakes to make some distance.
Did it work? No, good.
Yeah, a bit safer, yeah. Not sure we could have gone round like synchronised swimmers.
Well, that's the goal. I mean, sometimes I've done it before. If Schalke's there, I will brake very early to the point where Schalke has to brake early, and then I'll brake a little bit less than I was, and then again harder.
Oh, there's a rule. There's a rule for that, isn't there, Schalke? What is it, Crichton?
You can't do like troll braking.
No, but I can brake early and gently, and you don't know how hard I'm braking. All you know is my lights came on. Oh, what happened to Sai?
Nothing. Just let some people go past a little bit.
What happened to Henry?
Now you can push
cut
on
the corner.
full.
It's still happening. Oh! Well managed.
I can't see
Just
you.
avoided that.
I'm just. Yeah. There's a pack of 4 cars. You guys are so close. I'm gonna get the hell out of that. So I gotta go around this corner a bit slower than normal and just look back round, watching behind me. Wow, that was all very well done.
What's drafting?
Drafting is racing.
No, rubbing is racing. Wait.
Yeah, so behind me,
Messing me.
1.4, 2.9, 2.9, 3.7. So behind me, you guys are within a second and a half of each other. Oh, that was nice. I did that. You know when you've done it right because it's just so smooth and boring, and you just come out the corner with no drama whatsoever.
Fucked it. Yes.
Your best lap is your most boring one. However, Schalke appears to be bigger in my rearview mirror than he was, so he's having a very good lap.
It's like a T-Rex.
What, decisions based on movement?
Yep.
Oh man, I thought that was a really good lap, but it wasn't. It felt good though.
Well, that's there you go. I refer you to your previous comment. It has to feel boring for it to be a good lap.
Ah, you speak truths.
It's a habit. Oh, let's see what the grass feels like. Grassy. Well, that's completely ruined my straight.
You have tactile feedback installed?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, you feel the rumble strips through the wheel. Oh, it'd be great if they supported Tree Force.
Kind of surprised it doesn't. You know, it's one of those things that, I mean, with the Doff Reality chair, I know people that will just buy a game they don't even want to play it just because it's got support, and they'll try it for 10 minutes and go cool and never run it again. It's the same thing with True Force. You go, this game's got True Force. You go, oh, I'll give it a bash. I am surprised.
Actually, there might be an option to do like sudo support in Logitech G Hub. I've never looked into it. I think there might be some sliders to say like pick up the bass or something and use that for Tree Force.
So what's True Force? That's just a second shaker motor on the wheel, isn't it? Basically, a bigger one. Yeah. I don't know. Again, why not put it on the pedals? That would have been a genius and massive improvement in force feedback technology. Because then you could do ABS and stuff, and a little bit. Because that's what I've got. I have a rumble motor underneath the pedals, so I can just feel the vibrations. I can feel the rumble strips and ABS and stuff. It's great.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like a cyclical motor or a voice coil or something, but I've seen that you can play audio. Well, it works generally by playing audio through it, as you know. But you can sort of play music through it and hear it coming out of the steering wheel.
Yeah, because I mean that's how these work. These are just basically coils with weights on them. And I have seen people with some very, very big ones, like thousands of watts of shaking on their motion rigs. To point, it probably sounds like Godzilla having a wank upstairs when they crash.
Yeah, it probably removes a lot of the subtleness out of it.
Actually, I have a philosophical question. Who would like it? Who would like to receive my question?
No.
So, how would you feel if you discovered one day, you know, that you had no nipples, but you only discovered this because your father had recently died, and it turns out that in a non-sexual way, he had come into your room every night and suckled on your chest to give you hickeys, to give you fake nipples, just so you could blend in?
You know, you said that out loud.
I said the quiet part out loud. I hope there's a Reddit post for that.
I don't see the interesting philosophical question.
How would you feel about that?
Confused for people with the primary feeling.
Wow.
I think you just lapped me.
Got 140, that was a bad lap.
Oh no, I've done 5 laps. What's that?
Oh, very good.
Wasn't that not a graceful finish there?
It was not a graceful finish. Well done.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't know. All I have to do is I have to go into the pits and change car. As everyone finished, and then I will change car, and you'll all get blibbled in. Is the race over? I can't tell. I can't see anymore.
Yeah, I was in last place and I finished, I think.
Okay.
New skin shelter.
No, you should have all just been kicked out.
I think Shelter's got a new skin, right?
I think.
Yeah.
Very nice. I like it.
Cool, I made it myself.
Okay.
Good.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Things are coming towards me much quicker now.
Ooh, not driven this car before.
It's very fast. Very fast. Lots of downforce. It's a good car. Very good car. Very, just it's for all round great. You're looking for a lap time of about, well, ideally a minute probably, but probably 1:20 should be your go-to lap time on this car.
Yeah, we're out the pit lane here.
Pit lane off.
Just press Shift R.
How do I share this setup so Jay can have it?
Oh, hold on, I'll do it. Jay, if you press N for nitwit until in the bottom left you can see connections.
Yeah.
And then a green S should have lit up.
It has.
Click on it, give it a name, like FXR Blackwood or something. And then press escape, go to pits, click on the thing that you just selected. And then you'll have the same setup. Oh man, you can really chuck this one into crazy four-wheel drifts.
How do I turn the pit speed limiter off? It's still giving
it's because
me...
you don't just press start race and don't worry about it.
You on a controller? X.
I don't
try
know.
X anyway.
Shift R for start race. I can see all the people who haven't voted. Izzard.
Yeah, warming up.
Warm your face up.
Oh shit.
I don't have to vote as long as most of everyone else does.
Holy shit!
Very fast car, yes. Okay, this is a lot of cars abreast. The unbait. Whoa!
Ah! Is that your fault, Shaka?
No, it was sorry.
I had a CD4, but mostly after the crash.
Yeah, let's restart that one. I tried to swerve around it, but wasn't happening. I need to put in one of my macros should be races are never won on the first corner, but they are lost on the first corner.
Shaka, that infringement detection output that you posted, was that something... Who made that?
I think he just wrote it down.
I wrote it myself.
Oh, right, okay.
Well,
It's a shame, because I was thinking that was a really cool tool.
I'm pretty sure, Shaka, I could fairly trivially detect that macro that you're using and give you the offsets in the file of time, unless you're finding it a-okay as it is.
Well, I mean, you could just do it. You could just grep it out of the server log, couldn't you? The replay.
Oh, what? Oh!
One car's width. Did you give it to me?
I didn't see you. I'm sorry because fucking EZZ rammed Watt off the track. So I was busy staring at him.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that rammed us off last time.
No, that was Fat Gus.
Was it?
Yes, last time EZZ joined, he just left immediately because I said no drifting, and he was, oh, I'm leaving.
Yeah,
I think this car's a little bit overpowered.
It's got lots of downforce, though. It's got lots of downforce.
It's great.
That was long.
It would help if Watt actually pulled away at an appropriate rate rather than at half the rate of everybody else.
Jay!
I'm sorry, someone broke in front of me.
He's slamming on the brakes so much earlier than the corner.
Whoa! There goes Jay!
Okay, that was impressive.
No!
Henry.
Here he comes!
Oh no! Henry's overcorrecting there.
Yeah.
I can see that happening in slow motion.
Yeah, you gotta see the number of spins I did afterwards. It's quite a few.
Bye.
That was a real evolution of a crash. That was
impressive. Yeah, so Jay
Well done,
Jay lost it. Jay hit Henry. Jay flipped himself. Him flipping himself caused Henry to fishtail. Then Henry took out Izzard and Schalker, I think.
Yeah, no, I managed to madman out of that.
You got out
I
of it.
heard it was actually
he's done it
avoidable
again.
whoever was in the orange and white car.
Yeah, why is he pulling away so slowly?
I don't know, but that's... I was behind him again. It's shit. Can we have a word with him?
Well, I can't type.
Slow start
I
is
can
not
type.
an error in itself.
He's pulling away very, very... I know exactly why. So this car takes about 4 seconds to hit full boost pressure. He's putting his foot down when it goes green. That's what's happening. Hopefully Watt is on the channel because that's what's happening. So basically, he's doing it too late. You've got to put your foot down on red. Oh my...
Oh, slidey.
Sai, if I said to you need to charge your boost, would you have any clue what I was talking about? it'd be nice if we could just get one clean lap. That'd be a nice thing to type. If anyone could type that, could we please get at least one clean lap?
This car is wow, fuck.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm going the wrong way.
Where's what? Is he at the front again?
Oh, that's fine talk from the one who's fucking muscling past everyone. I'm going for a slower start and I'll catch up. So there's 3 cars on the wrong side of the road. EZZ is off. Hey,
Is
oh,
he?
I thought it was Mia. It's not. It's somebody else.
Oh shit! Fuck! Fishtail. I'm holding it.
Remember, if you start to fishtail, first thing you do is take your foot off the accelerator.
Nah, really?
Yeah. Yes.
I thought it
Please
was
drive all the way up
break-
to the turn this time, Jay.
Oh shit.
Oh god. Oh god.
You bastard!
I don't know. It looks like you're trying to stop and then go around the turn.
No, I'm barely touching the brake pedal. Oh, hang on.
That's-
I might have the instant brake thing turned on because I was. How do I change the brake sensitivity? I can't remember.
Whoa, dude!
Oh, come on.
Double ram.
Selfie is such a jammy goit.
No, he's slamming through on every single opportunity. That was not safe. He came in on the inside, no room. You came across. He drove into you.
Ramped me and then ramped Isart.
The throttle brake reduction should be 0, shouldn't it? On this.
Aye.
Let's try that. Oh,
What's the button to start typing a message? T.
Keyboard T.
Enter.
Same as Quake.
Now, do you remember how to restart? Is it /R? Oh, slash restart? Slash restart.
So
yeah.
as soon as I'm touching my brake pedal, it's going to 100% for some reason.
What have you got your ratios? Like your range set to on the controls?
The maximum that I could.
What? A billion? I doubt it.
I don't know. It's like 1080 on the steering and 100% or whatever.
No. You choose what the number is that equates to maximum braking force. Who hit you that time? Was that EZZ again?
No, that was me.
Okay, that's fine.
Halfway on the... Well, wheel on the grass. Yeah, carry on the race, don't restart it. Not me. Oh, it's not someone else, it's me. Entirely self-inflicted.
It's not you, it's me.
Okay, so if I keep my foot on the throttle and tap the brake, it only partially brakes.
Right, have you got shared axis mode set up? Oh, that steering wheel, you're on your farming sim pedal, don't you? That doesn't have separated axis. You've got a shared axis, I believe.
I need to change that in the settings then, don't I?
I don't remember. I don't even know if you can. Again, always going for no. Just wait, dude. You don't have to overtake on every corner. He just hit you, Schalke.
Oh, I didn't feel that.
He
but okay.
Yeah, no, he touched you. He's to your left.
I don't know who that is that's up my rear end that got pissing me off.
Me.
People are allowed to sit there. That's fine.
I know. I just felt like saying it.
Yeah, this is not a great setup for this track because I'm maxing out the speed down the straight. And he just did. He said just ran. Yeah, again, he's getting
Didn't leave room for one car.
Yeah, he didn't. He just assumed that you were going to get out of his way.
This is super shit.
Is that going to be a kickable? Or a non-kickable?
Well, the thing
You
is,
have to start warning.
well, the thing is, in that, well, I don't. But in that situation, he made a poor judgment call. He should have waited, going, I can't make this. Pull behind, brake a little bit earlier, brake a bit later. Don't just go, can't see the guy. He can't exist anymore. Come on.
Unless he's not in VR.
He's probably not in VR, but that's no. Yes, you. Not being in VR is not an excuse. It means you have to try that little bit harder. But I watched him. He tried every single corner to overtake, rather than waiting till he has a definite advantage, trying to push not enough of an advantage, just being very, very aggressive, but without the skills to back it up.
Was that Esmir that joined?
No, just somebody with a name similar, unfortunately.
The fuck is wrong with this car? I think I've damaged it.
Well, I'm trying to ram things.
But that's what I do best.
Good lap, Schalke, getting away from me.
Yeah.
To be fair, I did spin it on the last lap, so I'm pleased I didn't lose that much room. Good
I
laps
think
all
with
round.
more drivers I have the advantage because of my people dodging skills.
Hang on, you have people touching skills?
Dodging.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said touching. I was
No.
like, what the fuck?
But if
No,
you're
that's the anti-touching, not touching people. Do something crazy, I'm not touching you, and I will apply the skills not to touch.
Oh shit, I spent too much time looking in the mirror and nearly went off the track.
So vain.
you probably think this track is about you.
Oh, shit.
Train track.
Ow.
Wow. Showing your age there, BK.
I'm older than you. Fuck off.
Carly Simon.
I don't know who that is. Whoa! Come on, Schalke, screw up that corner. You're not getting away from me,
No.
but I'm not closing the
There's
gap
a
either.
nice little race. Nice little race between three people here.
Wow. I think I might have actually managed to get a better lap on this one.
No, it was someone else.
Yeah, what you said, Si, I know you were being mostly funny, but I do actually find it applies. I find it takes me about 2 hours of driving around before I sort of get into the groove and start doing good laps and good racing. Like, it does take a couple of hours to sort of warm up. Because that's
Well,
no...
I think it.
Go on.
Yeah, no, I was only half being funny
Oh
because
shit!
like,
How the hell did I manage to
I
do
had
that?
a fantastic race after you left. The bit I was joking about was that everything got better after you left for me and Tad. But that was just a coincidence. We're
Yeah,
sure.
so my internet went down, and then I filled in my router, and then it told me my username and password were wrong for my ISP, and I'm like, what? But it fixed itself by the next day.
Yeah, somewhere in there I did a 720 roll.
Nice. Do you get extra
I
points?
haven't finished yet.
Yes, you have. It says Izzard brackets finished. Flash your lights. Oh, I can't get back off a little bit and flash your lights. Because it's just a texture that lights up. So it doesn't matter how knackered your car is, your lights still like flash that texture.
So that probably means the game supports animation for skins.
No, I think just that section lights up. Like I think you can skin the car, but not the headlights. So yeah, a little bit less aggressive on every. Like I said, overtake when it's safe to do so, but not when it's not. Oh god, we've got the invasion of the white Mercedes this next race. I can force a restart, but I have to type in slash. I have to type it in. Just macro that.
Oh, and soon we have a random majority. So.
Well, EZZ is off in front, so that's fine. What isn't in front of me? That's good. J is. That's good. So build up your boost now. Full throttle. Okay, that beautiful turbo whistle.
Oh shit. Sorry.
You mother trucker.
I kind of always assume the person in front is going to pull away badly. And then try and pull away. It's like I go, oh, Esma just...
I wasn't expecting the green light to be that quick.
That's not how it works.
Like, normally it takes longer.
It's a random.
Nicely done, not Esmir.
Well, normally it does take longer. Yeah, that was a quick light. The long lights, you just sit there going, I feel like the world has just ended. Oh, what is on the grass, and what's lost there?
I don't know what is on the grass.
Yes, what
Your
is on the
mama.
grass?
Who was on first?
I'm quite surprised, by the way, with my questions about what I should name my forklift game. No one's come up with fork handles. Oh, on your right.
Yeah, it's a to Ronnie's reference. I did think of it, but I didn't. It didn't. It was only half a funny, really, because four candles doesn't really relate to the game in any way.
Well, because it's got forklift trucks, but no, not really.
Yeah, but there's no candles, is the point. So.
But
Unless you put a candle in, okay.
I do like this
Yeah,
car.
you'd have to contrive it.
If you do screw up, you can pull it out.
Oh.
Esma brake too late and hit you. Esma. And he's still trying to just muscle past. I agree
This
with...
car is very drifty.
I don't mind when people make mistakes. It's capitalising on the mistake like that. That guy should have, if he rammed you, like, he would get sent to the pits. There's no way you just get to carry on going, whoops, sorry, rammed you, let's carry on.
I'm not used to having this many people on the track, so I just kind of rejoined it thinking I was at the back then, and I wasn't.
No, it's a good car. Dab of Oppo, full lock, and Esmir has just spun it spectacularly by touching the sausage. Touch the sausage.
I'm not almost a full lap behind everybody.
But yeah, you can lock the wheels up on this car and rotate it, and then put your foot down and start to drift it. That was unrelated to what I just did, by the way, Shauka. that was something
It
else.
seems very related.
The problem comes on that left turn with the curbing, the raised curbing, or the sausage curb, whatever you want to call it.
I want to call it the sausage.
You go for a drift, and it doesn't kick out, and so instead you flip your car because you go over the curb. The one time you don't want the tyres to stick.
It's over Kips 22. I have the high ground. He pulled in behind me French style there.
What, he pulled in behind you and then ran off?
No, have you ever driven in France?
Yes.
If you have a car gap plus 3 inches, that's a room that someone will shove a car into.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that just good parking?
No, not on the motorway, no.
Driving.
Oh, fuck that.
No, French people will pull in behind you so close you can't see anything except their bonnet. It's terrifying.
Isn't that when you just give the little brake pedal a little tap?
Oh yeah, brilliant idea, Jay. Have the person drive into the back of you. No, that would be an extremely stupid idea that would end up with you probably dead. Plus, if you have a decent car... No, if you're doing 70 miles an hour, you're probably dead.
I don't recommend getting into an insurance claim in a foreign country.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually recommend you use the pedal on the right.
Or the little switch on the dashboard.
They'll
The
ignore
ejector
that.
seat.
Oh, you mean the... Oh, I think I know the one you mean. I've got one that turns on the water jets across the intercooler, that one. I like to think of it as like a miniature nitrous. Apparently, under ideal conditions, I can get as much as 7 extra horsepower. Ideal conditions apparently being in the desert at 45 degrees C or something silly.
So which little switch did you mean, Jay? Or you just like, you're too close to me. Eat automatic demister.
Yeah, something like that.
No, hazards don't do anything. Your best bet is just to put the clutch down and bring
Hazards?
No, pointless. Put the clutch down, bring the gear stick across to the position where the reverse lights come on, and that does work.
Or if your car is nice enough to have a motorised tailgate, you can unfurl like a paper big middle finger or something. Hanging from the edge of it.
I'm going to have to look that up if the Tesla will actually open up its powered boot with whilst driving. I suspect not.
So you seen that brilliant clip that does the... Go on.
Sorry, can I just assume that nobody else has got matrix signs in their back window?
No, because we're not 12.
I've got one that says "Have a nice day."
Right, so
back in my day, you used to have a little electronic gizmo that only you could hear that made laser blast noises.
I'm afraid, Jay, there is no circumstances, positive or negative, you can use that where you don't seem like an arsehole.
Accident scene, move it over.
Yeah, that's fine, but have a nice day makes you look like an arsehole.
That would be the point.
Well,
although, also approve of get off my ass, fuckwad.
I had to say, are you not worried that, Jay, if you use that, they're going to turn on their hazard lights at you? So, on this race, EZZ is going to be in last place on the grid.
Sort of straight through the wall.
So this is going to be, I'll say fascinating. Is he going, oh no, he's fucked off. Brilliant.
I'm rooting for not Esmir.
I'm rooting for Esmir. Where is she? Thanks for crashing, Izzard. Oh, burn. Just say, have a nice day. Oh, Kips is fucked off too. God, I'm behind what?
No, I've gone too early.
What the... Jay, hit restart. So for those who didn't see that, I said Jay hit restart and then didn't brake for the corner. Just shoved Jay off into the nether regions of the world. Jay, you're about to need a repair.
I wonder if it's actually possible to get over the fence.
Yes, it just says that you took the wrong route, I think.
That's fucking normal for me.
Okay. No, oh! Esma did not give Watt enough room. Watt is all over the place. Oh,
Double nice, can you be nice?
So Schalke. Thank you, Barge, there, Schalke. Didn't give me enough room.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay, I was paying attention to other things, so probably killed him.
Well, you've got two eyes, don't you? Look at two different things. Yeah, what are you doing?
No, that's my second block.
Your second block was just into me.
So Esma just did the same thing happened earlier, where you overtake and then swing immediately in front of the person you've overtaken, and just did it again.
That was not
Right, here's the
You didn't have to deal with what I had to deal with.
No, but
I cleared the way for you.
I could just watch it unfurl.
I don't know who Mr. Chicken is, but he's in my way.
Turn 7.
I'm sorry, that was arsehole-ish.
Oh no! Oh no!
What?
Grass is slippery.
I wish this game had a pace car we could pull out. A safety car. But we all had a bunch of fun safety cars. That'd be awesome. A human safety car as well.
Shaka, I wouldn't even bother trying to review this session. You'll just you'll die an old man. You get to all the infractions. Your keyboard will get worn out.
I'd like to say, as a rule, all of the lockdown people are doing superbly. Clean racing, sensible overtakes, getting to the end of the race. You're all doing generally very good.
I'm about 50-50 or worse. I'm being slightly badly behaved. In sense of vengeance is not suppressed enough.
I won't tell you what I was doing.
Barging, I think, is the phrase you could use for it.
No, that was beyond barging.
I think I should make a macro that says, "Oi, Schalke, something interesting just happened."
Schalke, look at me in the replay.
Would that be helpful?
That would probably ensure that I pay attention.
Oh, I got
so
the
yes.
He says yes. That's finished for
I don't promise it,
thank
but
you.
it will increase probabilities.
Increased likelihood increased.
So, Sai, I might have mentioned as well, it looks like Rob's car, with Rob's got his VIN, it looks like Rob's car is on the same boat as my car. We've been trying to work out which container ship we're on so we can track it across the water. Like real nerds. There are also websites where you can follow a given ship, and it will show you all the webcams looking at that ship, like all the way down the Suez Canal, so you can literally watch something that's coming all the way from China.
Let's hope it doesn't turn sideways then.
I did. Well, that's only ever happened once, isn't it?
And I
Once
still
too
don't know
often.
how the fuck they managed.
Not paying
They
attention.
didn't.
And your face.
That has got to have been intentional, the way that went down.
No, they just weren't paying attention, and they drifted, and then winds hit them, and they couldn't compensate. And yeah, why is the Suez Canal only the bare minimum amount of width? Like it pulls in.
Because it's expensive.
Yes, but it pulls in billions of dollars a year, and it literally pulls through trillions of dollars of goods. To the point where I don't understand why America hasn't made a canal. What's the narrow part of America called? I guess it's the Panama Canal.
But you could also argue, like, why is the Dartford crossing only 2 tunnels?
Because we're idiots. Because we built it 30 years ago. Because our government's appalling. All of the above.
I think the tunnels were built. One of them was built a lot longer ago than that.
35 years.
80s, I believe.
40 years?
But originally, it was just one tunnel with each lane going in opposite directions, I think. And I think both tunnels weren't built together. Could be wrong about that.
I'm afraid the Dartford Tunnel is pretty much somewhere I've only been through when I've gone to Dover or Larmalan.
If you live in this part of the country, it's a second home.
Don't live in the tunnel.
I was actually junior school, I think, when they built the Dartford Bridge, because we went and see the opening.
Oh shit, sorry.
Yeah, well, the bridge was considerable time later. That was like 92 or something.
Yeah, it was 8 or 9, I think, to maybe 10.
Oh, there's something interesting happening in front of me.
Yeah, backrunner's not letting the people past.
No, I'm not that close yet.
Oh, okay.
So what's the macro for saying something? Is it /say?
No, just type it. Just type the whatever, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The menus have 3 outs for the function keys. And then they're gonna be bound to buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you just put the text you want to say in there.
Yeah,
And
then
how do you do colours?
I don't remember. It's square bracket color. I can't remember if it's RTF. I don't know. Max looked it up and I never did because I don't like colours.
Well, I can see Adam in my rearview mirror, but I don't know where the fuck Mr. Chicken went.
He's finished.
Let him pass. No. I got a blue flag.
So I didn't need a blue flag, would you? I actually didn't go around the corner at that speed.
I have some steering damage, I think.
And then off into the sausage.
Oh, bollocks.
He hit the sausage.
No, I hit the big rubber thing.
That's the sausage.
I thought the sausage was the big red thing.
Or the white thing. Oh, the big rubber thing. Yes, the filler shave.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Now who's this at the finish line? Oh, it's a random. Sorry. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
Did I actually hit you then, Henry?
Ironite, come and join anyway. Even if you're just there as a hazard to avoid, it's always fun to have you.
Who's that?
You bring that little piece of South African culture.
And one on. Oh shit.
Ironite is one of the Fortress Craft patrons, so therefore, A, I love him, and B, part of the patronage that you get for being a Fortress Craft patron is you get to play games with me. Don't know why you'd want to, but the option is there.
I don't know why anyone would pay for that privilege.
Well, something, a fool and his money. Now I might need to actually push a little bit more on the patronage because it looks like I have to go to Unity Pro, which is $1,800 a year, just for the privilege of being able to build towards the Xbox. Oh, Esmo didn't look to the left. Jay, dunno. Sai pressed the brake pedal too hard, locked his wheels up.
Well, I was avoiding a crash.
Is that me?
I know. I'm just describing everything I see.
I just see Esme, whoever the fuck it is, cut straight in front of me on the corner following the racing line.
No, he hit.
Not
he
Esme.
hit his hard.
Oh, okay. Because he cut straight in front of me after he did whatever he did.
Mostly because he's, I think, a pancake player on internal view and therefore can't see what's going on.
Like me.
Like me.
I mean, if you wanna give yourself a little bit more of an advantage, feel free to put it on external view because then you do see a whole bunch of your car.
Don't know how to do that.
C or V?
I don't know who I just took out, but I'm sorry.
Probably me.
The lane was full. Join an empty.
Who's that in front, Henry?
Me, I think.
No, who's in front of you?
Me too. As me.
Okay.
Not with me.
It's more than 69, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck. Why am I right at the back of the track again.
Back of the track? Well...
Yeah.
What, the underside?
No, the back of the pack. P-A-C-K.
Because you crashed your car.
Yeah, I suppose that'd do it.
Oh, no. Thought you were going for that then, Henry, but wasn't to be.
No!
I am not pushing V. I've just lost my entire car and all I can see is 4 wheels.
I'll press it again.
Now the wheels have gone. Ha ha ha!
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, F is the forces menu, but C should toggle the camera. Okay, he's lost it as well. Did he lose enough speed for me to overtake? No, but I am right on his arse now. I'm gonna flash my lights. I'm here.
Did we decide if you can do indicators in this game?
Yes, it's the number pad 4 and 6.
Oh well, external view is really cheaty.
Yeah, but I mean, in the nicest way.
Oh, right.
Take the advantage. Yeah, I went a little bit too wide there. Rear wheels went off, lost traction.
But this is so unrealistic. Like, I can't imagine driving a car like that.
It's like an out-of-body experience in VR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in a nice way. Help, I'm a drone, yeah.
That's what it looks like. It looks like the drone's following the car. Which I suppose could be handy in some terms.
Who's in blue? They just crashed.
Yeah, thanks, I'm aware. Because I'm inside the car.
Are you sure?
Oh, good lap from Schalke. Oh, that's better than my best.
113. I've done a 1. Oh shit.
I like this car. This car has enough power to light the tyres up coming out of a corner if you want to. Just.
I didn't realise the track was actually this wide. When you're in the car, you can't see it.
Well, this is what surprised me by watching the replays. Most of the track will take 4 or 5 cars abreast, and we struggle to fit 2 because we're terrible. And you're like, oh yeah, there was a full car's width to my left, even though I squeezed Schalke out, or you know, that sort of thing. You don't realise how much there is. Schalke, put the shits up him.
Even crashing twice, I think I just shaved like 3 seconds off.
He didn't brake then when he should have. So Schalke outmaneuvered him, and then he just... Oh, no!
Oh shit, I'm actually kidding.
That was full.
I purposely didn't give him room there, by the way.
So that I can actually have a chance to catch.
I stayed on the grass because the lane was full.
I
didn't.
I didn't give him
They
room.
did.
I didn't give him room to come back on, just so I could shout at him.
This is so cheaty.
It's a lot easier because you get a nice feel. I mean, I'm surprised more people aren't, especially the ones that get crashing when they try and race properly.
Are you throwing a hint there?
No, more people like he said. If he wants to go aggressively, cool, but doing external views you can see everyone. VR is a huge advantage in this game. I can check all my blind spots, move my head around, I can do a full shoulder check by leaning myself forwards, which I do, fuck off.
See, I don't think VR would be that much of an assistance to me, because I can't actually turn my head the way that you guys do.
It's still an advantage. Just the depth perception. You can tell where you are on the track. It's a huge difference, it really is. I have what's it called? Like putting your car into reverse with the handbrake at speed. There must be a term for that. It's not. No, J-turn is the other one. That's going from reverse to forwards. Yeah, what Henry tried to do. What's it called?
Ask Vin Diesel. He does it all the time.
He's not real. Actually, I did. I used to work with a lovely lady called Claire, and she worked on The Wheelman with Vin Diesel. Did I ever tell you about that? Because Vin Diesel runs a game studio, and they've done some great games and some not so great games. And one of those was The Wheelman, and Claire was in charge of all the speech. And Vin Diesel, he does actually take his craft very, very seriously. So he's there, he's about to do his line. He's like, "I am the Wheelman. I am the greatest driver alive. I am the Wheelman." And she's like, "Oh, for God's sake, just do your line. Just stop method acting and get on with it."
I believe he's just experienced acting.
I'm going to watch Hitchhiker's Guide again, because I forgot that Alan Rickman was in it.
Life.
Maximum boost! Do not try this in a real car.
Why not?
Don't just sit there and hold your foot on the accelerator before dumping the clutch, and you'll break the engine and the clutch.
That was sarcasm.
Oh, why is it
Did not expect someone to come on my inside then.
I braked, but then someone hit me, so I'm sorry I hit you, but it was forced.
Yeah, I just hit a guy like 3 times in 3 different places.
So,
I think you think so.
Shelka, I know you've complained at me about joining the shadow, but did you see what the yellow guy just did? He joined at half race speed and swerved all the way across the track in front of everyone. Like, I've never done anything like that. I have not like that. My God. Like, if I think I'm close to race speed, I might, but he was half our speed. I'd like to just congratulate myself. That was an excellent late break and overtake there, and I didn't even hit anyone. I think I may have warmed up now.
I think I just need to go in the pits. Like, one of my wheels is just like, nope.
Okay, Esma is down.
Is this a BMW by any chance? Or
no.
Something similar?
No. This game actually has licensed BMWs, so they wouldn't need to. This would just be. But this is a little bit Mercedes SLK, but mostly Nissan GTR. The front's more Mercedes, the back is more Nissan. I also have smoke coming out of my car. Nissan.
Ichi Nissan.
Yes.
It's on my side.
Yes.
Oh, fuck, I forgot you got a brake when you're in the pit.
They're from Japan, not Liverpool.
Nissan.
I've always loved 30-second pit stops.
Well, it's only in F1 you get pit stops that are like 4.5 seconds. Everyone else goes, I don't know, mate, gonna have to order in the parts for that.
Thursday.
Leave it with us. We'll give you a Renault Clio as a courtesy car.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to get clear. I've got the a gap, but I do have smoke coming out of my car. But generally, we're also holding our own against the randoms, which I'm very proud of you all. How much you've all improved to the point where
Speak for yourself.
you totally have.
I have an external view, I'll admit that.
Well, I mean, there's a limit to how much being in Pancake, how good you can get. You can get good lap times, but not good racing, because you just don't have the spatial awareness. Yeah.
No shit. No.
I need to pit again. Be careful as you come around the corner by the pit lane. I'm crossing the track trying to get in it. I didn't realise the cars took this much damage.
Well, don't damage them that much. Oh, this one's not going to set any lap records. Is there a battle going on back there, which is why no one's caught me up? Like, what's... Ah, good. Whoops.
Battle's bits.
Yeah, we've changed places a couple of times. Too fast, way too fast. Shit.
Title of your section.
On the grass, I'm on the grass. I don't want to be on the grass, get off the grass. Not that much. Oh, he's disappeared. Oh, he pitted.
I'm actually quite looking forward to going on racetrack again after having done so much sim racing and definitely improved my style of cornering. Oh, bugger. Okay, I've just driven to the gravel trap. Maybe not a good idea.
Oh shit.
Oh, no! Bugger! Bugger, bugger, bugger! Oh, my car's...
Oh,
My car's...
113. I got actual damage.
What? Oh, what?
Right, me.
You got actual damage when, sorry?
So, if we push you along, does it actually move the brick continuously, or only the once?
But I can't move it continuously because I would leave the room, wouldn't I?
No, you know what I mean. Like, does it jerk you about like a lunatic, or?
Well, the stream is up.
Yeah, I know, but I can't see it. I've only got one monitor connected at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, are you changing?
Oh, very slightly. Very slightly.
What are you doing? Changing it? You putting the chicane back in? No? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I've increased the number of laps a little bit.
Oh no.
Just a little bit. 400 laps. It's the lockdown 500. Is Indy 500 miles or 500 laps? I can't remember.
Laps.
Or
Don't
minutes. Or is it just...
Oh no.
What? It's not... It's 8. It's not 100.
Oh, bollocks.
For fuck's sake, Jay. To finish the race, one must
Wrong
first notch up
button.
the lights. We've all been
That
there.
doesn't stop finishing the race.
I was trying to change my view and push the wrong button.
Ah.
Oh, crap.
Oh. Oh, they're very close up there.
Is that me and Uni?
You, Uni, and Shelka. Oh, very, very
Shulker's
close.
behind me.
Shelka's beside you more. But Jay's in front. Good job. Uni's on the grass.
I'm beside myself.
Oh, crap.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, Shaka, you should have come across a bit then. That's it. Close the door on him. That was textbook. You've completely shoved him off the racing line.
Fuck you, Shulker.
Come on. I know you lose control, but you also sideswiped. I guess you're in front. I rammed you, rather. Okay, I'm sorry.
Look, you completely destroyed my rear corner.
Yeah, but I couldn't react in time in your screw up. Yeah.
And I've just done the same to
before.
Whoa, Shaka, what'd you hit the brakes for? What the hell?
I was doing so well then as well, sure.
Well, Shaka braked. I was about, I don't know, a foot off his bumper, and he tapped the brakes. Vexed mother connected. That's nice.
Wow.
My fuel gauge does look worryingly low.
Alright, 3 hours.
You actually caused me 44 seconds of major damage.
Bear in mind, a lot of that is refueling when you join the pits, because you start off the fairly empty.
Yeah,
fuel
that
tank.
was to the point of refueling.
Oh, it does.
44 seconds.
It does them in order, doesn't it? For some weird reason.
That was a 2-minute 18-second lap. Thank you, Sean.
Oh, that was a very good lap. Wow, I'm surprised. Jay.
Who is that parked in the pit lane?
That.
That's a really bad place to park.
I think that's Uni. Because they.
No, that's White Car. Uni's got.
I'll be vexed
red
mothers then. Because Uni really screwed his car up. Like, he completely messed it up and took it over the sausage at high speed. And you know how much a high-speed sausage can wreck everything, especially your undercarriage.
That sounds like experience, Adam.
Wow, I've been about a bit.
Oh, bollocks. I ate sausage because you said that.
You ate a sausage?
Oh, shit.
I at least hope you got
hit a sausage.
I at least hope you got affirmative consent.
Fuck off with your blue flag.
That's not how it works. You sound like Kid Rock. Fuck you, I won't do it, you tell me. You can't tell me how to live my life.
Well, I think you've just come up with the title for the stream or the recording. Curb your undercarriage.
A sausage in your undercarriage. Sausage curb, a retrospective.
Curb your sausages.
Curb sausaging. Sausage curbing.
Cossaging, that's probably a rude term.
It's a hobby.
I think.
I couldn't work out what the red thing was at the bottom of my screen that kept moving. It's my steering indicator, apparently. I thought it was someone coming up behind me.
Have you only just noticed that?
Yes.
No wonder you've been terrified at every corner.
It is a bit of a shame because in R-Factor 2 you get a co-driver who, your pit crew will say someone's on your left. They will actually warn you if someone's in your blind spot, as they do in real racing, in case you haven't noticed. But Liver Speed sadly doesn't have some of the newer features.
Any awareness of anything that's happening.
Can anybody sit in your car with you, or is that just AIS?
You can, but only in the driver view, not in the passenger car. To be fair, Jay, I'm just checking. I've got rear seats, but I don't have a passenger seat because this is a race car. I don't know why I have rear seats, but there we go.
Alright, now we have longer races, one have to consider the wheels.
The wheels?
I think there's something fancy going on with them.
You shouldn't get enough tyre wear. If you're really overdoing it, you might overheat them, but probably not. That's F9, isn't it?
My tyres are currently running like 120 degrees.
Mine are going the full 360.
Mine are fine, 104. 60s on the rears, 100 on the fronts. Did you say 120?
Yeah, I'm running 118 to 120.
Brake less hard. You're locking the wheels up.
Oh, okay.
And then you'll flat spot them, which the game does simulate. The game has 48 contact patches around the wheel that you can damage individually.
Nice.
But yeah, we don't have any appreciable tyre wear. Although the camber is complete bollocks on this car. Like, I've got the inside is very hot and the outside is cold. I don't know how the fuck set that up. Well, I can get a lot more grip with a flatter. In fact, I think the camber's actually arse backwards.
I think I just had the same problem that you had on the previous lap, Shelka.
Optimism? Oops.
Now let's see if I can apply learning.
Given the circumstances, sir, do you really think that's wise?
It's absolutely necessary. Shalka and I appear to have slowed to the speed of a milk float. We might be a little overcautious.
What kind of milk float? Is it i3?
Nah, just a Tesla.
Ho!
How the fuck can I get a speeding in the pit lane when I push the button as I pass the sign?
Do you push the button before you pass the sign? No, it cuts power, but it doesn't brake. But yeah, if you press it before you left the sign. Yeah, you pressed it before you were over the line.
Like, half a millisecond, maybe.
Well, okay, but that's the thing. Breaking the rules are breaking the rules. No, I broke them a bit. Oh, stop taking your foot on the accelerator. Don't put your foot on the brake either.
Yeah, my car is steering significantly more to the left and I haven't had collisions, so...
Is that true? But no collisions.
I'm having to slow down a lot to get around the corners now.
I mean, now my tyres are up to 110.
I'm gonna check after I'm done driving.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Henry.
Are you two both in the pit lane?
Oh, shit.
No, I'm debating whether he's going to pass me or not, but he seems to be fish tagging a bit.
Yep.
Like, I've got a blue flag that's coming up, and it's like telling me to let him pass, and he's not.
Oh, shit.
I am the wheelman.
Not the opponent.
I am the greatest driver alive. Oops, wrong gear. Maybe I'm not the greatest driver alive.
Did you grab the wrong stick?
Stick.
I think that was off of American Pie.
Actually had a very good race there. I didn't mess it up too much. At least not fatally. Now, where's Schalke? I want to come and look at his car. Are you 3 abreast across the... Oh, that's Jay. That's Schalke and...
Oh, apparently I'm disqualified because I didn't go through the thing. Okay, never mind.
Here comes Schalke. I'll have a look at his car. Your front right, I think, is a bit on the denty side. Yeah, it definitely is.
I got a black left wheel. Is that bad?
Oh, you black means you punctured it.
Oh, I've got 2 of those. Is that why my car's not driving?
Yes, it is. Yeah, that means you punctured it. That it burst through. That means that you not only flat spotted it by braking too hard, you then continued to wear through that spot until you got through the tread, the canvas.
Oh, well, it's at 187 degrees. So.
Yeah. You either need to brake less hard, adjust the car setup so the brakes are less, or twiddle your controls so it brakes less, whichever you find easiest. But don't brake so hard.
Okay, where do I adjust the brakes in the pits?
The easiest way is options, controls, axes/FF, and then hit your brake, and you'll see your brake moving up and down. Yeah. And you'll see the axis it's bound to. So when you wiggle your axis, what's it bound to? Is it -1,000 to 1,000?
Y-axis is going from 0 to 1,000.
Right. So your range on your brake is probably 0 to 1,000. Yeah. So if you put that to 0 to 2,000, the maximum brake you can apply is only for 50%. Which is probably too little, but say change the brake to 1,500 is the upper part of the range, and then put your foot on the brake and look at the little virtual pedals in the corner, and you'll see them. It should only come up halfway, which might be too much, might be not enough, but you're braking too hard on every corner. You're bursting your wheels.
I've got throttle brake combined. I've set that to 1,500 on the second one.
On the brake,
and it's still going up. Yeah, no, it's combined. It says throttle brake /brake combined.
Yeah, right. Well, I don't know. Can't see your screen. I don't know whether brake is 0 or brake is 100. But if it goes to 1,000, increase the number past 1,000. But in the very bottom right, do you see your accelerator and your brake?
It says I can only do -1,999. Is what it's... Right. What did you say?
Is it because it's combined?
Might well be. So I can do.
Well, if you can't fiddle with it, then you need to go into the pits and under brakes reduce the maximum per wheel. I mean, Schalke, you might want to do the same thing. If you're bursting too hard, you're braking too hard. So either brake less hard, which is the ideal situation, or reduce the maximum brake per wheel.
I can do analog braking, so I'm gonna do that. But don't use auto available power.
Okay, that's not working, so I'm gonna have to do a thingy in the car, in the pits, and
Yes, yeah. So you've got the setup that you saved.
Yeah. Go to brakes. Maximum per wheel is 1950 at 72%. That seems like an awful lot of brake.
Well, yeah, because you have to be able to stop the wheels turning. Oh, sorry, Schalke, that was a little bit tight.
I would have been barging on you. So.
No, I shouldn't. How do you what?
How do I save that brake setup?
That you just did.
Just do it automatically?
It does automatically.
Oh, cool.
No, we have 8 laps. If you don't crash, you'll probably come in second or third.
If I could get the handbrake off.
You might need to just start the car.
Hey, got it.
I like this car.
Sorry.
Ooh, saved it.
Oh shit, I think I went the wrong way on the brakes.
Down. You should have gone down, yeah? You want less force.
Oops.
What did you make it more? Why would you make it more?
I didn't. I put it into a lower number, but it's like...
Okay.
Dead stop.
Are you sure? So in the bottom right-hand corner, at all points, can you see your accelerator and brake values?
Yes.
Good. Use your brakes. Are they acting appropriately in the bottom right-hand corner? As you apply your brakes analogically...
No, it's going up to 100%
right,
straight away.
You need to fix your axes, then. You probably just typed in something stupid.
As soon as I touch the brake pedal, it's just hitting max brake.
Yes, you said that, and I told you what to fix.
Okay.
I have to say, this game has excellent configuration for the controls. Lots of game it's not, but just showing me the controls all the time is really helpful. Also, I don't know why the game tells me someone just updated their controls. It's like, alright, but it doesn't tell me they updated their configured their car. Which I would want to know, but you've just rebound a key.
Let's try this. Oh, that's better.
So, but percentage-wise, what did you change your braking value by?
It's gone down from something like 1800 to 1500.
Okay, that should be alright. Haha, no naughty overclock 412.
I think I need like a lump of rubber or something underneath the brake pedal because my foot's too heavy.
Well, no, you just reduce the braking force. Or, as I've said, get a better pedal, because this one, and I have to put serious force on the brake pedal to hit full braking. Like, it has a soft bit, and then I have to consciously stand on it. But you couldn't do it on a chair with wheels. Like, you know, I'd pull the whole desk backwards.
Oh, that is a massive improvement on braking.
Yeah. That was one of the things I did on the XFG, because we were locking the wheels up. You just reduce the braking force to a little bit more than you want, rather than a lot more.
Like, that's under braking, if anything?
Yes, but that's alright.
It's
just brake a little bit earlier, but that means you can do controlled braking rather than, well...
Yeah.
manic braking. How do your tyre temperatures look, Schalke?
I haven't got them up.
Ah. F9.
But I have been driving much more tire friendly.
Well, you want to be looking at about 100. I mean, if you want to get technical, you can look in the pit view, and it will tell you the correct operating temperature for the tyres. And I have seen people with macros that list when you are at optimal tyre temperature.
I'm hitting 89. Not more than 89 now. As opposed to 200.
Time to start going around the corners quicker then.
Oh, I am. It's essentially holding the track really nicely now,
When you
instead of just sliding off.
Ooh. The other clue is if you're braking and your RPM drops to 0, you've locked the wheels up. Quickly come off the brakes. That's what I just did then. Now I have got them very hot, 120.
I've had that a few times.
But if you're quick and you come off the brakes quickly, then you're fine. You know, you can lock the wheels up. But it's when you do a uncontrolled slide from 100 meters to the apex.
Yeah.
Is there a way that I can do the same thing with the throttle pedal? So it's not full forward straight away.
Well, yeah. I mean, pull it gently. There's no linearity on that, I don't think.
What do you mean by linearity? If I push the pedal a little bit, it only goes forward a little bit.
No, so it's linear. So if you push the pedal halfway, you get half acceleration. If it was very non-linear, you push the pedal halfway, you'd only get like a 10th acceleration, but it matches up at the beginning and the end of the curve. But I don't think you've got that option in this game. Only the steering wheel. Fair, your option there is just to put your foot on the accelerator a little bit slower. Haha! Shalka took the corner too fast. Time for a celebratory drink. We are looking for sponsorship, by the way. If you are Coca-Cola and you're watching, let me know. Or Pepsi. I'm not proud. Or Rubicon Mango. Hello. Whoever. Or Asda, because they do a very nice iced coffee in a little container. It's very nice. I got some for my mum and I had one. It's good. So if you want to sponsor me for that, I'll drink them on the stream. Incidentally, our ad revenue is just about covering the cost of this server, but only just. So, you know, tell your friends, like and subscribe, ring that bell.
So I should turn that block off?
That doesn't make any difference to me. I still get the ad revenue whether or not you block the ads.
Really?
Yeah. YouTube will try and deliver an ad, I still get the tick. Whether or not you see it that's down to YouTube and the advertiser, it doesn't affect me.
Oh, okay. So I should just sit there refreshing your stream constantly after every ad?
That's not how it works either. During a developer of one of our games, Todd suggested we just get a bunch of phones and make them play the game constantly. I had to point out, it's something like we get 1 cent for every 1,000 adverts delivered. It's not you will spend more money in electricity than you will in ad revenue.
I don't know. Some of our ad revenue on some of the martial arts websites brings us in a fair amount that covers at least some of the server hosting a year.
Well, yeah, but like adverts are awful. Like very, very low CPI. No, CPM and IPM is the other one. But if someone clicks through, a click can be worth a couple of cents a go. An impression is worth nothing. But this is the problem that we had with...
Yeah, CPI is per impression, and M is mil or something, isn't it?
Per 1,000, yeah.
1,000,
yeah. Because I was trying to explain to Ari, because he goes, look how many views we got on our trailer. I'm like, dude, like 83 people have clicked through. Like, that was pointless. Your trailer was shit.
Yeah, Jay, I think the point is you might make a bit in ad revenue, but you're getting that because everyone else is paying the electricity to watch it. Well, Adam's point was that if you're paying for the electricity to serve up the ad, paying for electricity to watch the ad, and then getting a kickback, that won't amount to the amount of electricity you've spent playing it and watching it.
Time for solar panels.
And then what you said.
Host a server. I mean, if they want to charge me stupid amounts for hosting a server a year, that's down to them.
Oh yeah, no, my point just was, anything you guys can do to grow the channel, please do. Like, we don't need to be a lot bigger. Like, we are getting sometimes a dozen people a go. I still haven't found any rhyme nor reason to improve our numbers, no matter what I've tried. Yeah. We get more people join the stream from the fact we're hosting a Live for Speed server, and they've come to play with us than anything else. That's been our biggest growth, weirdly.
Maybe it's just not that interesting, unless you're in it.
Well, maybe. Well, you say that. I mean, I find Shauka's videos really interesting. I think they're fascinating to watch, and I have watched some of our streams back on occasion, and generally, we're all brilliant, apart from Tad. But he's not here, so I can abuse him all I like.
I wondered why I wasn't crashing so much.
Oh, just look out for the flickering orange car.
Bang.
Wow. Your horn's rubbish. I think you type /horn space and then a number to pick what horn you have. I don't think you can just type ass.
That was actually a typo.
Ass!
So,
What were we
I
trying?
meant to type ASL question mark.
Oh, bottom.
Why the fuck would you want to know that?
Because someone else was typing horn.
So, did that actually come through, or did it actually change the horn?
Yeah, you've got a truck horn now. Ooh. Gently, everyone, gently.
Yeah, I went a little bit over the top there and almost took Shulker out.
That was almost a Princess Bride quote. Gently.
It was. On your right, Jay.
I know I'm in external view, but I'm still getting hit by Mr. Chicken. Oh, for fuck's sake. I was trying not to take you out, but he was insistent on killing us.
I think I got away without too much damage.
I think I might need to pit. Like, my wheels are sticking out of my car.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's the drawback with the gamepads. It's quite hard to do very fine grain movements when.
Yeah.
Can we come up with a new rule that anyone on a gamepad has to stay at the back of the pack?
Well, I mean, if only Henry owned a steering wheel. You should get a steering wheel, Henry.
Just
What?
not the
Yeah.
fun one.
Yeah. Just give me a technical and set it up and get out of the garage and move everything out the way that's going through it right now.
Well, you should have done that yesterday instead of all that whatever it is you were doing. I mean, it's going to snow tomorrow, so you don't have anything better to do.
I don't think it's going to snow here.
Well, apparently, my weather forecast just says snow, so I assume literally everywhere.
Good, I chose the right day to test the new radiator valves by superheating the house all night then.
What did you get? TRVs?
No, they're actually valve heads. They're Tardo smart thermostats for all the radiators.
Tardo?
Control
Yeah,
them.
they're working. How do they actually work? Is it just the thermostats, or is it actually connected to the thing which puts heating on itself?
It's got, each one takes 2 AAA batteries and a little motor pushes the pin up and down according to the temperature you set and its own reading of the room temperature, or separate reading if you've got a separate temperature sensor.
That, when I got my smart meter, I felt that the smart meter should run off the induction of the cable it's plugged into, rather than having
They
batteries.
do normally. I know the sensors do, don't they?
No, this
That's how they sense.
No, it had a battery, and I was like, why are you not inducting the power off? But the same thing is,
Yeah.
surely it could use the heat of the radiator somehow, a Peltier cooler, to get some.
Probably managed with a little solar panel like a calculator.
What, on your radiator?
No, just for a cheap meter,
I
a current meter.
I'm talking about your valves. How much effort was it to fit them, by the way? Do you have to like remove the current ones and put the new ones in?
If you've already got TRVs, then you just unscrew the manual valve head and screw the new one on.
Because that's my.
Is there any actual
Compare it.
heating control with it? Or is it all separate to that?
Sorry, say that again.
Does it do anything to switch the heating on itself, or do you have to do that separately?
Yeah, I gather you can just get a little starter kit, but I've got the full ecosystem, so I've got the extension
Controller.
kit and the controller for the boiler and
Yeah.
the sensor and all that malarkey. So
yours, when your radiator wants heat, it'll switch the system on, will it?
Yeah, they can all optionally control the boiler if you want.
Yeah.
Could you not, in theory, if all the radiators are controlled, just pretty much have it on all the time? Because it wouldn't have anything to heat. You just heat the pipes, I guess. A very small amount. Like a very small
Well, the main
amount.
benefit for me is that when, like during the day, when the kids are at school and there's only really 1 or 2 rooms being used, we can turn off the radiators on a setting, turn off the ones that aren't being used, and those rooms can just cool down instead of heating them up all day.
I'd be curious on the so I did start to listen to the beta podcast and turned out it was extremely boring, but they did have a very interesting bit that said it's a bad idea. I mean, they're more talking about offices, but it's a bad idea to have like one cold room and one hot room, because the cold room will leach a lot of the heat from the hot room. Like the insulation between rooms
comes under the doors, around the doors. Yeah, but there's questions like, is it even good at all to let any of it cool down because of the energy you'll spend heating it back up again? Well, it takes care of that, because, I mean, this is kind of marketing speak and kind of true. They build a mathematical model of how your house heats and cools in different weather conditions, and it adjusts depending on how quickly your house warms up and cools down and your insulation and so on. So over time it gets better and better at finding the absolute optimum amount of heating and cooling and when to do it. And it knows when I'm returning home having been out all day, and you can say, well, when I'm coming anywhere near the house, have it so that it's at temperature when I get there, or you can have it only heat up once you come in the house, or anything in between. Oh, that was bad.
That was very bad. I locked the wheels up and spun it. Sorry. Did I hit you?
There's my button. Yes.
Really? Oh.
Very nice avoidance manoeuvre there, shortcut.
No.
Does so your system, does it know when you've been naughty or when you've been bad?
No.
Ah.
Tardo, not Santa.
So let me just go over the name again. Now you hit me then. Sorry, it's called
Smart Radiator Thermostat.
It's called Tardo.
Yeah, if you ring them up, they say that in their German accent.
You go, just go, fuck you, and hang up again. Fuck you, call me? I guess if they're German, they get away with it.
Well, I think because they created the name, they get away with it as well.
Yeah, but it just sounds like an insult.
I suppose so.
No, something we have.
Behind me? How's it go? I don't know.
So
Never go full Tardo.
Well, I'm not sure I mentioned it on the stream, but so we've got the thing that certain words are no longer considered acceptable, but where, as a child, words evolve. And I did see on a YouTube comment the other day, somebody, as an insult, referred to somebody else as neurodivergent, as a genuine insult.
How's that?
He's like, what are you?
That?
Because he said, what are you, fucking neurodivergent? Because if I said to you, what are you, fucking autistic, that's insulting. But if I said to you, are you neurodivergent, it's not. But you can't really get away with that. But now that...
If you know anything about neurodivergence, then calling someone a norm or a neurotypical is more of an insult, I'd say. Yeah, but means you're boring.
But it's the same thing. Like, what was once a perfectly normal descriptive adjective becomes a slur. Spastic is the prime example, because the UK, we had to rename the Spastic Society to the, I've forgotten, Pulse? Help? Scope, that's it, not Pulse.
Scope. It's now becoming an insult.
Really?
I think that's the other way around, where the insults are getting like slighter and slighter rather than good words going badder and badder.
It's the feeling behind it. Jay, keep your wheels on the ground.
I was watching in my mirror for a year.
That's not your responsibility.
I was like, blue flag, who the fuck's coming?
So is that now an insult? God, you're so clumsy, you're a fucking scoper. Is that what's the etymology? What's the terminal? How does
one use it? I can't remember.
I
was at school.
If you're particularly dexterous, are you considered a no-scope? Or is that something else? I keep spinning on your 360 no-scope.
God. That was a little laboured, but I get it.
Thank you. No, there has been a recent move to ban some of the LGBTQ words from the late 70s, and people have pointed out that doing this just means in another 30, 20, 10, 5 years, the words that you consider to be the polite words to replace the offensive words could be considered passé and outdated, and you're running this issue that, oh, you can't use that word, you can't use that word, and you begin to run out of words. Because there's been today's drama, Home Bargains released an offensive jumper. And when I say offensive, I do mean according to Mumsnet. But it's a snowman, and it says on it, "I'm having a meltdown," and that people are taking it as offensive. Now, I've released stuff in this sort of basically. Here's how far the designer went: snow, melting, meltdown. Good pun. Done. No offence meant, no slight meant. But lots of people going, this is not a word that is only used to describe people on the spectrum. Anyone can have a meltdown. But the joke is, it's a snowman. It's melting.
But you don't call it a meltdown if it's about literal snow.
No, but snowmen melt, and if you have a meltdown, that's something you can do. So it's, again, the point is that's the entire level of offence meant to be caused is literally zero. It's nothing but a cool pun, clever pun.
Having real conditions have cartoonish versions can be like insulting, like having like Indian gear in that doesn't like super conform to the codes.
Having a meltdown has nothing to do with an autistic meltdown. If we phrase it like that, it's nothing to do. It's just not.
How should I refer to my autistic meltdown if I want to differentiate it from a generic meltdown?
You put the word autistic at the front of it.
Wow, my tires are 300 degrees.
Brake more gently. I mean, it's like when we started to try and stop using the word brainstorm because epileptics would get offended, and the Epilepsy Society went, "What are you doing? No, this is not a thing." They were renamed to mind showers.
That one needs to specify a panic attack as something special. Like,
I don't
think
anyone
have a panic attack, but if you have like an actual panic attack issue, then you have to call it something else.
Anyone dealing with ASD or people with ASD wouldn't advocate putting the word autistic in front of the word meltdown.
Well,
not to say they've claimed it for themselves, it's just that it's enough on its own.
I have heard differing opinions on that already today, but I've mostly been watching from the sidelines with that's a clever pun, and people getting very, very angry on one side and the other side of the issue. I personally have no opinion, as I don't buy my clothes from Home fucking Bargains.
You don't buy any clothes?
Not from Home Bargains. Do you ever idea how many t-shirts I own?
Oh shit.
Sausage. Whoa!
Whoa! Oh, press the button, press the button. Oh, you did it.
Retired. Right, that was intriguing.
That was, oh. I like to point out I had my foot on the brake there, Shauk. I could not have slowed down anymore.
Yeah.
I'm on the ground. Right. How do you get VR working in this thing?
Put the headset on.
Just go into view.
Select view, then select 3D.
3D view. Oh, already wheels too hot, I think.
Good.
Where's Shauk gone?
I ran out on the turn. And I was blocking the exit of the pit lane, and I don't know whether that's an excuse not to follow the pit line, exit line.
I wish everything cooled down more on the straight.
Yes. I mean, it does, but not enough. I mean, if you're ahead, to have a few easy corners, don't brake hard, let the tyres cool off.
Yes. Sorry, your voice is getting further and further away. Could you repeat that?
Actually, my voice is definitely getting closer and closer. But I like your delusions, well done. Denial is the first stage of acceptance or something.
Well, you just need to be consistent, please. Crash again.
Inconsistency is my biggest weakness, I'm afraid.
I like the way You're trying to convince the person in front of you to slow down. Let me offer you some helpful advice.
Mechanical sympathy. Oh, I mentioned before about the kid I was in who managed to melt the tread off of his tyres by racing too hard.
Did you say you were in a kid?
In a kid's car.
Okay, I think the word car was missing.
No, and then he melted the tread off his tyres. What else are we talking about? But mechanical sympathy wins you races.
Okay, are you saying that you didn't miss out the word car?
I believe I said the word car, and the word car was there.
Yeah, your Discord is glitchy.
My Discord is glitchy.
Don't make excuses for him. He said he was in a kid.
I said a child's
Yes,
car.
I know what he said.
I mean, I say child, he's about 20.
Still need consent.
Yeah, he said, do you want to have a go at my car, mister? I was like, yeah, right. And I was like, I
but only if you call me... I'm stopping this conversation.
Wow.
Whoa, that wasn't what I planned. Lock the wheels up and then the car starts doing, well, I say very predictable things, but not... Where the fuck's Schalke? There he is.
Give me my room, please.
That's what she said.
Thank you.
Why Schalke? So you can go all the way around the outside.
That I can stay on the track.
You're so polite, Shulcom. Most people would just toot their horn and say, fucking move.
This corner is going to... This corner's
I can have the contrast of being the sensible man in the amongst of the shouting mad people.
Now you can go past me, but don't do anything silly when we get to the...
I said you both hit the corner slowly, side by side. That's it. Perfect.
So if I slow down enough and rejoin the pack, does that mean I can still join in the race?
I don't think you need to slow down. Right now there are 3 cars with barely anything between them, absolutely hammering along, like very, very quickly towards you, Jay. They are taking slightly different racing lines. Oh, it's odds. No, he's got it.
I'm trying to get past.
Car going
Get past this blue car.
Oh, Jay, what the fuck, Jay? That's not helpful.
My car's going sideways. I can't do fuck all.
I saw you drive to the right into the wall.
No!
Yes, and the car went the other way.
Yeah, all you had to do is slow down ever so slightly. In this case, you didn't, because we were all going much quicker than you. So, Sai, you went a little bit wide, got your rear wheels on the grass, and then spun.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. Schalke knows that it's lap 5 and he needs to start taking the corners slowly. So he did.
5, I'm only seeing lap 3.
Because you pitted.
Oh. Yeah, I pitted because I had to go and make a pit stop. Like 3 of my wheels are hanging off. Like, I don't think I'm going to get to the pit.
I am just impressed with how much Henry managed to flip the car off the sausage curb out of the universe. Wrong gear.
Where are you two relative to each other now?
Oh, a second apart, maybe. Just going around the hairpin.
Got time to have a bit of racing then, come on. It's good fun.
No, I mean, for a good lap there, all 3 of us were a second apart.
Until someone got in DJ's way.
Until you just decided to just veer off the track rather than just slightly get out of the way, yes.
I don't know what happened.
Well, that's a fairly bad thing because you swerved all the way across the track into a wall, so you should really know what happened.
I swerved across the track into a wall.
Yeah, but why?
Here we go again, like a couple of hours in, I'm getting down to 111. Almost 110.
120. I'm still like 10 to 200 seconds behind you lot.
Schalke, when Adam had his disconnect the other day, didn't we get into the 1.9s?
1 lines, what?
1 minute 9 seconds for this. car and track. Or did I imagine that?
Yeah, and then we had quite clean switching of positions.
My bet is 196.
I was only just in the 19s.
So, what is the red bar in between the blue and the green bar?
The brake.
Yeah, you got green bar, red bar, and then a blue bar.
Yeah.
What is the blue bar?
Clutch.
But I don't have a clutch.
Because the game puts the clutch on rather than stalling the engine.
Oh. And I'm leaving the pit lane. I think I can see you coming along, so I'm gonna slow.
Just drive normally. Just don't get in the way. Having a massive disparity in speed is the worst thing you can do. That's why I hit you. You're doing 100 miles an hour slower than I was. I had no chance to move around you. And I also have an itchy eye, which is very bad.
I thought you was going to say something else then.
Overcarriage.
Don't think about your itchy eye. It'll just get worse. Try and think about something else other than how much your eye itches.
Yeah, you've definitely not got an itchy ear.
No, I get it, my ears. Remember, I got VR headset on. My ears are easy to get to. It's alright, I've just shoved my finger in it. It's all good.
Someone click that.
Hi, Shulker.
Hi.
Hi, Shulker. You're not going to stay and play for a little while?
Nah, you got the next playmate coming.
Hey, I'm a playmate.
Oh, I'm just going to break for him.
No, and then I almost. Now somebody's gonna argue that he got on the grass and it's a shortcut.
No,
invalid wing.
The game doesn't have any real rules about that. Rather stupidly.
Really?
Like it just doesn't. There are some tracks where there are shortcuts you can just take, like straight across the track. You'd be a.
Well, if it wasn't for that crash, that would have been not too bad.
That was that was awesome all round. Okay, let me see it.
Wow.
Wow, what the fuck?
I slowed down and thought myself, I won't hit Adam in case he's having a drink. And it's just out of nowhere.
That's why he's got a straw.
I do have a straw, but that doesn't. It's not a sippy cup.
I think you need a sippy cup.
You will do if that crash was in real life.
No.
You need someone else to hold the sippy cup for you.
I have to say, I am quite impressed at the detail in like the blue and white. So there is some Z fighting, but it's still very, very detailed generally. Are you going into VR, by the way, Henry? How is your stomach?
Okay so far, but we'll see. I don't have any motion rigs to damp it down a bit.
Well, I highly recommend. Please hold. I highly recommend Simpkin's finest sugar and gluten-free, made with sweeteners, original truffle sweets, ginger flavoured drops.
Yeah.
Because I did have ginger sweets. I got loads of them, and they're great. But the problem is, that's a lot of sugar. But these are sugar-free. Now the drawback is, it's sorbitol. So you can only have.
That's going to give you.
Oh well, no. Let me finish. You can only have 2 or 3 of them. You can have more than 2 or 3, but you'll be making extra pit stops, shall we say?
Yeah.
But they are really gingery. But ginger genuinely works. Most of the quack cures don't. Magnetic bands and copper bracelets and shit. Good start, Jay.
So, why not just eat candied ginger?
Because it's sugar. Do keep up.
Well, with a growing VR market, I reckon I'm going to do well selling my patented magnetic sweets.
Do not eat. Magnetic sweets not fit for human consumption. Wait, did we lose Shauka?
Use only as a bracelet.
I avoided collision.
Can I just say it's not a good idea to try and change your view when you're halfway around the corner?
But to be fair, there's nothing wrong with eating magnets, but you can only have one in your system at any given time. Please note, disclaimer, do not eat magnets if you have been watching this channel. Or even if you haven't been watching it.
Hey, Shulker.
Um,
Oh, shit,
Oh,
that's a
There's a
curve, I think.
corner there. Shit, I think I just hit
I
you.
guess I barged on you, but I thought you would go going straight on the straight bit.
Oh,
No, I completely missed the corner.
how are you finding the VR, Henry? Wait,
Okay, now I need my steering wheel.
I was going to say, because you're in VR, but you've got your hands on your lap with a joypad going,
Yeah.
I shouldn't be driving a car like this.
Yeah.
Now do it with a flight stick.
Oh, that was, I nearly
that
spun
felt
it,
weird.
I kept it. The most important thing is, Henry, don't crash, don't mess around, don't do things that would be bad in real life. So at the
Yeah.
end of the race, do not ram someone, for example, because you'll feel ill, you'll feel sick. Sudden movements of the car or back, try not to drift either, but that could be easier said than done.
Unless you want to.
Not in VR. It will the linear motion you're expecting, the non-linear motion you're expecting to feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, rotation is not too bad. Translation, bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can you feel when the arse in the car's stepping out with your rig?
Yes.
Or not?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's the best thing about
So
it. If I
So
could,
you know when you've pushed it too far.
yes. It's not very analog though. It just tends to be skidding or not skidding. I do need to work out why, because that shouldn't be the case.
No, too slow. Oh, maybe not. Ah!
Oh no! I had to ditch to avoid. Yeah. So the important thing is the rig steps out long before I can visually see the car losing traction. And if I could keep one direction of freedom, that'd be the one I kept.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's annoying how often I end up facing the wrong way. It takes ages to get back on.
Hmm.
You know the trick you do at the end of the race to make the car do a 180? You can do that trick during a crash as long as you don't actually hit a wall. As long as it's a crash where you're sliding down the track, you can spin it back on rather than just go, oh, I'll see how I end up. I'm not saying I always manage it, but I do try.
I should probably bind the handbrake. Don't think I've got it bound.
Handbrake for me would be the equivalent of the A button.
That's not a very useful thing to try and hit on a steering wheel. It should be X.
Hmm.
Oh, Shackle lost some speed there.
Yeah, so I lost 15 seconds there.
How do I default the view to external?
I don't know. I assume you can just choose that.
Yeah, but it's making me choose it every single.
No, I mean you
fucking
can just
race.
choose it, not toggle it. You can choose it, but from display or view or something. To be fair, the game doesn't want you to use external view. It wants you to play it because it is a simulation.
True. And I'm not doing as good as I first was, so.
I mean, it's all a spectrum of assistive measures, really, isn't it? I mean, you could get someone else to drive for you if you like.
Nah.
Having seen my nephew drive in this game, I'm not sure that would actually necessarily go
Yeah,
well.
that's what I was getting at. Oh, I know what my problem is.
Is it
I've
your
just
nephew?
seen the front end of my car.
Ah.
Yeah, Charco's got this. I messed that up.
Not as badly as I messed it up.
Charco's 4 seconds ahead. Mr. Chicken is 7 seconds behind. And Izzo's 12 seconds behind.
I'm not even on that list.
You haven't crossed that point yet.
Hey, Shulker.
Hi.
Bye, Shulker.
Bye.
Well, not always catches me out.
Why is it that the car is like instantly fixed the minute you stop on the pit stop, but it still takes like a minute to repair the car?
The cosmetics get immediately fixed. Oh, Mrs. Chicken and Izzard are very close together now.
Yeah, he's caught me up.
I have smoke coming out of my car.
Would you like to pit?
No. I'd like Shauka to really mess a corner up. He's being annoyingly consistent and safe. But I am making progress on him. I'm not sure I can make enough in the next 2 laps.
I am exiting the pit lane.
Yeah. I've caught half a second up on Shauka in the last lap. You should need to push it harder, Shauka, because I'm catching.
No!
We have margins. I can save my wheels.
Yeah, you should just slow down and have a park. There's a definite smell coming from your car. You should park off and cool it down.
Now will that
Nah, I took it badly.
blue flag come into play?
Oh, you're facing the wrong way.
Yeah, I've lost a half second on you there, Shauka.
What happened, Mr. Chicken?
Wheeled in the grass, then braked and threw it.
It's gutting, isn't it, when you've got ahead?
Yeah, I'm not used to the distance on the left.
Even if you don't want to go the whole hog of a motion platform, I highly recommend the base shakers. Forza's texture through the base units I have been really impressed with. To the point
Yeah,
where
I don't think my family would appreciate that.
it's that bit doesn't really carry. Because it's
I might get one of those vests.
Oh, the Wooja.
I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, SRS seller haptic vest. But yeah, remember, the chair vibrates, but there's no real transmission of the bass, because there's no cone or anything. It's a vibration rather than a sound.
Sounds are vibrations.
Yes, but this doesn't vibrate the air, this vibrates a chair. I mean, I know it rhymes, but they are different.
And the sound doesn't only travel through air.
I think it does.
Oh, really?
I guess in the same way that light is also the stuff you don't see, sound is also the stuff you don't hear.
That's vibrations, though, not sound. Sound is the bit you hear. If you're not hearing, like, you can feel vibrations, and sound
I think
can make
infrasound is
vibrations.
still sound.
You never ducked your head under the water in a swimming pool and got someone to scream something?
What? No. I mean, I understand.
You've never heard noises in a swimming pool. So when you put your head
No.
underwater, everything goes completely silent, does it?
No, I get.
For
I,
me,
no,
yeah.
no, I see your point and I agree. I've just never stuck my head under the water and had someone scream something at me. Though now I want to, but I'm allergic to public places.
Water sound is sound. Doesn't need to be air sound to be sound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it Mozart that listened to his piano through a stick held up to his ear? Was it Beethoven? I never remember.
Was it Mozart that listened?
It was Mozart that was deaf. He used to
No,
play his piano
Beethoven.
with piano on the floor.
Beethoven was deaf.
Or one of them. One of them. They used to play with the piano on the floor with their
Beethoven's-
legs cut off.
Neither of them have good hearing now.
I believe Beethoven's very last words were, "I'm sorry I didn't hear you."
I said you've got a terminal illness.
Wow.
Oh wow, Jay's front wheel's a bit interesting.
Jay's front
And
wheel.
that's after I've been in the pit.
Could we have a quick pause before starting? Because I just want to have a look, see if there's a. Well, I should go to the pits.
I think I need cake.
I think I need a little fridge here so I can have things so I can knock together a chair. I've been trying to buy the Xbox fridge and I fucking can't.
You don't have a little fridge?
No, I have a big fridge downstairs in my kitchen.
So do I, but I've also got a little fridge at the side of my desk.
You lazy fuck. At least I have a good excuse. I'm strapped into a vibrating chair.
How do you do the spin when?
How do you do the spin?
As in, yeah, so you're talking about sort of stationary. I don't know.
No, I need context. How do I do the spin? What? How do I spin around in my car?
360, yeah.
What, like that?
You're going, yeah.
And then you hit the handbrake, like this, Henry. Okay, remember I told you not. Remember I told you not to do things that make you feel sick. This is one of them. Don't do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like even I'm feeling a bit nauseous there because there's not the rig just sits in one direction. But yeah, that's the sort of definite things not to do. I feel genuinely dizzy now. Look around your car. Come down, should we say, from the previous one? Well, yeah, you've got Index, don't you?
No, I've got
Vive, sorry.
Vive, yeah.
So,
the old school.
What's your graphics card?
A good one.
Cool. Go to View, 3D. Ooh. Oh, go to you want to crank up your underneath. Sorry, in View. Oh. Second option down, resolution adjustment. You want to crank that up. Anti-aliasing up.
Where is that?
View.
Okay. I'm in the view. Hang on, I've got another screen up, the keyboard up as well. Hang on, get rid of that.
Oh, it's nice at full. But I struggle to run the game at 8 times. But yeah, you definitely want the resolution up high and the anti-aliasing up high.
Oh, I've got keyboard. How do you get rid of the keyboard?
I just click on. So, just click on backspace. Or if you're using the pad, look at it. You've got the virtual cursor. Oh, itchy eyebrow. Right. Okay, I've itched all of my face.
Monitor view. Hang on, VR headset. Oh,
yeah,
no.
Yeah. Under monitor view, resolution adjustment, anti-aliasing. Like, crank it up as high as you can get away with. Oh, that's a hell of a render target.
That's a bit better. I think it's still got a screen door in front of me, but hey.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're...
Can't fix that.
Yeah, well, you are probably running it close to its native resolution at this point. Which I was saying to Esmir, it's surprisingly hard to do. Like, even this game, I struggle to run at decent level of detail. Like, I mean, I'm at a decent resolution and frame rate. I'm currently locked to 72 frames. I might go back to 90 for next week's stream. The headset goes flat. Which I think they may have patched it because my headset's not hot anymore. It used to get very hot. Are we ready, Monsieur Izzard?
Text memory usage.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realise I was on mute. I'm translating talk into Treeforce, which doesn't seem to be doing a lot, although I think I could feel it changing from first into second.
When you say torque, what, via the telemetry output?
P-hub. No. No, I think it's just based on... I think it's just reacting to sound, I'm not sure. I need to read the forums.
I mean,
if there's any way of using Treeforce.
Yeah, I mean, if there isn't a Treeforce telemetry plugin for something, I'll be very surprised. Because this game is outputting, telemetry, which is what my motion rig's running off. And there's nothing stopping you hooking up to that. I'd be really surprised if there wasn't. Because it means that games without Treeforce support, but with telemetry, will just get it. Anyway, if you've got your Treeforce on, I expect to see some definite improvements in your lap times.
No, I don't think it's doing anything. I can't really tell you. I'll read the forum later.
I missed it. Servo. Oh, shit.
Okay, 3 abreast. This scares me.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Schalke.
crap.
As I said, 3 abreast. I didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
I was going to be the car sandwich in the... No, filling in the car sandwich.
Pull.
My bad. My bad.
Victims... Wait, did we lose Henry?
No.
Oh,
shit.
Join on empty. Coming
3
in
abreast
from
sounds like
grass.
something out of Total Recall.
Following.
I haven't seen that in ages.
Oh, there goes Jake. I was
You seem to be going a little bit slow there, Henry. Have I damaged your car?
No, I'm just trying to figure out, trying to make myself fishtailing.
Schalke, what the fuck?
What did he do?
Is there some parts coming in?
The only reason you didn't slam into me was I braked. You did not give me a car's width for the inside of the track. You went all the way up to the...
I thought I didn't have parallels. Did you try to take a car's width from behind?
I was alongside you, going on the inside of the corner. But you were incredibly lucky not to either sideswipe me or pit maneuver yourself.
Ow. $127.
I was doing so well.
So I tweaked something that feels a little bit better. I've made the steering ratio more than 1, and that's helping me straighten the wheel up quicker, because I was having real trouble getting it straight again fast.
I have
turn.
cranked the force feedback up really high to help with that.
Yeah.
That's one thing I find I struggle with in on simulations. These wheels are not the size of real steering wheels. These are 11-inch wheels, and racing wheels are usually 13s. So I struggle to spin them very quickly because they're just a bit hard, small to get a handle on. Oh.
Nice.
What was that?
2 personal bests right next to each other, up at the front. How the turntables have turned. Bow chicka wow wow. Oh, I forgot to change gear. I was busy looking at you. Red line
About to turn in.
Now, I'm close enough.
Seem to be oversteering for some reason.
Well, because you're accelerating during a corner.
No, I mean, like, when I'm turning my steering wheel, it seems to be steering more than what I feel like I'm turning.
That's not what oversteer is. That's just you being cack-handed.
Well, yeah, I am driving left-handed. That might make it.
Come on! Oh, that wasn't a good... That wasn't a good line for you there. I had to push a little bit harder on this corner. I keep taking it very, very, very gently, because if you screw it up and you go wide, you will spin it.
Which corner?
After the hairpin.
Yeah.
First one.
Ends in grass. Yeah.
Right.
If you take it a little bit too...
you think you're about to zoom down the straight and actually touch the grass, and it all goes wrong.
Yeah. 0.38 between us, Schalke. I need to be more aggressive. I'm playing it very safe here, and it's losing me time.
I guess we have so long race that you can like wear my tires out if I drive scaredly.
What laps are you on?
4.
Just out of curiosity.
That was silly. 5 now. Oh, we're on fire on these best lap times.
You using that guy's setup, or?
Yeah, I'm in the 109s.
Yes, I think so. Oh no, 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 no!
I've got a 109.56.
Nice.
Nice. 111.
Now I'm. Oh god, you're only just behind us, Izzard. Bloody hell.
I'm getting 119s. I'm getting better than the 140s I was getting.
Am I behind you?
You were. I didn't realise you were that close behind me. Well, the battle for second is on, because I think I've lost the battle for first now.
I think you're battling for third, aren't you?
What, with Henry? No.
I'm a long way back.
Oh yeah, there's a few laps to go. You should be alright.
That's
Good possibility I'll screw up.
Well, I certainly hope so. Maybe you can you hear my horn?
No.
If you slow down a bit, you should be able to hear it.
There you go, I slowed down. Still can't hear it.
I have to be a little bit careful using the horn, because next to it is the ignition button, and I have turned the engine off when I beat the horn back. That was a good lap, Schalke. I was both getting personal bests.
Yeah.
I said, when you're following someone, you do just tend to do just better.
Apart from when you late brake yourself and slide off.
Apart from when the person in front does something completely dumb and you copy it, yes. Which happens a surprising amount.
Fuck no, 113. That's my best lap ever. I've just shaved like 5 seconds off.
You
Nice.
shaved
Two is
2.2
still
off.
quite a lot.
It's good though.
The PB was 118.
Your previous PB was 2.2 seconds higher than that. It does say.
Nice. Hey,
No,
Schalke.
messed that up.
I have some speed and I needed to dodge, you know.
Yeah, I did
128. Nice.
see you sort of last second there. But a little bit too heavy on the brakes there, Schalke. I nearly
Oh, tyres are hot.
I was happy with that kind of taking off that corner.
Now that was a good corner.
Jay, don't fuck me up.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up, Jay!
Jay!
What the fuck?
I'm
Fucking
upside
hell.
down. What do you want me to do?
You absolute arse.
What, you... Yeah, but you're upside down
I
because
was upside
No, you
down.
weren't. You were upside down because you rammed Izzard. You swerved back on the track rather than just
I
staying...
gave you fair
Oh,
warning
yeah,
as
it
well. I
showed
said,
me on
please
two.
don't do that.
Yes, and I tried to go the opposite way and it didn't
All you had to
work.
do was nothing.
Yes, but it made me nervous. Wow.
Is that you being a gentleman?
It was, and
No.
then... It was, no, it was, and then you break two. It's like, if you do need to let people pass, all you have to do is just drive slower, not off the track, because then you don't have any control. All you have to do is go, oh, someone's going
Oh, I
behind
was
me.
already leaving the track before I.
Yeah, but why? But you should have been going more gently.
Like now, for some reason, I keep veering to the right when I'm coming down the straight onto the grass.
But it's because you fucked your car up because Izzard rammed you.
Oh no, it
I
was
didn't
doing it
ram
before
him.
that.
You did. I mean, he put himself in harm's way, but you were the rammer. But because he just parked in front of you.
Oh no, I hit him. I definitely hit back of his car. Sure. Like he had passed me and I hit.
I can't work out if that's a third or a fourth gear corner, that left. Oh, good lap.
I'm coming,
time.
Schalke. I'm coming. I'm coming. Whee!
Oh,
Oh,
Schalke left the universe.
Sorry, Henry. I just needed a little bit of excitement there.
Zaraus less than Hun trademark.
I'm only one lap behind, so.
Oh, he's now a police car. Oh man.
What?
Ooh, that's a bit warm on tyres.
Who's the police car, is it?
No, it's just a random.
Oh.
Just a tip.
An imposter.
Is this guy about to give us tips?
He was driving with me.
Press control whilst writing anything.
To change colour, yeah, we know.
What? That's his tip. Press control while typing anything. Alright then.
To remove your...
to what? I'd like to know how he changed his skin while we're watching.
My steering wheel is not straight. Why is my steering wheel not straight?
Don't know.
You got indicators on.
It won't go straight. Okay, it went straight.
Oh shit, this is scary.
It's scary when someone just starts to indicate to the right for no reason. Yeah, they're definitely not BMWs then.
Yeah, the indicators.
Why is he indicating to the right still? Okay.
Broken it.
It's time for the hazards.
Oh, it stopped.
I predict someone will crash on this next turn.
That'd be me.
Oh my god, I got Jade.
I want to know about his tip. Press control while typing anything. Like, what? That's not. It's like saying when boiling a kettle and then just stopping.
Go on.
Oh, the race started. Sorry. Thank you.
Never put jam on a magnet.
No, because what he would have said is, while putting jam on a magnet, or when you put jam on a magnet and then just stopping, like. This car has too much power.
Yes.
He's getting away from me though, but only very, very slowly. Get him, Schalke.
That would have been less good in the film.
Get him,
I
Schalke.
can't read
No, if you in the film. That's it. He's getting away from me, but only very, very slowly.
I've got cramp in my big toe.
Oh, which foot?
Throttle foot.
Ow. Oh shit.
Are you clenching your toes?
Maybe? I don't know.
Toe curling excitement.
I don't know. My toes have got a mind of their own.
Yeah, there you go. See, he's
No,
running
they don't.
the macro.
The macro?
Good Schalke. Yeah, it says, my tyres are cold, please be patient.
Really?
Yeah, so he's running a macro to tell him when his tyres are at optimal temperature. I notice he's no longer swanging down the straights.
My tyres are blue on the outside, green on the inside. What does that mean?
Armadillo.
Armadillo! He's probably too young for that.
Rings bells, but I can't think.
Harry Enfield Dame Bar advert. Well, it was a Dime Bar at the time.
Dime.
Bar.
Bar?
What happened to Harry Enfield?
He,
I love Dime Bars.
he does comedy.
Oh crap.
What did I see him in? I saw him in something and he was quite serious and he was very good.
I think the last thing I see him in was Kevin and Perry.
Yeah, okay, he has done quite a lot of stuff since then.
I got a yellow flag and because I thought someone was passing me.
Has he just given up or did he just... I think he just screwed the corner up.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know who's in front of me, but I'm tempted to overtake.
Mr. Chicken.
Don't think so. No, a bit further back.
The person in front of Jay is Mr. Chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Can't see Joe.
I can see you.
I mean, I can't tell you how far
Oh.
apart you are. That's the running order, though.
Yeah.
A few
Oh,
seconds.
shit.
A few less seconds.
Oh, get back on the road. Oh, fishtaily.
Oh, I mentioned before about copying Linux hard drives. The most amazing thing has happened. The completely unexpected solution has manifested itself. Sega sent
What?
us an image to flash to the hard drive and an Amazon link for recommended SSD upgrades. And we're like, bloody hell.
Nice.
Wow.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, it's unexpected.
for a 15-year-old...
They must have some old sweat there.
Well, it was the funny thing, we could do with a new video card as well, and they offered to sell it to us at 400 quid. And we're like, it's an 8700 GT inside that machine. And we're like, yeah.
Does it have to be a particular one?
It has to be an exact one. Or we buy any generic 8700 XT off of the internet for about 25 quid.
Yeah, and reflash it.
And flash it, yeah. Which is to say, if they'd sold us, I'd like to get new ones. I'd like to have bought the whole stock, but 400 quid for a video card worth maybe 20.
Yeah, because you're probably paying for their time to get a generic one and flash it.
Well, the thing is, they're all the same in all the machines, and if I've got a picture somewhere, and it's just an NVIDIA one, but it's got like the most horrendous piece of crappy CGI rendered art of a woman in a desert wearing a robot cowboy hat or something.
Oh, that's hot.
Okay, it's all heating up just behind me.
I'm not even looking behind me anymore. I've
Indicators on. Hazard lights are on.
Oh yeah, I'm keeping my hazards on, makes me a lot safer.
No, J's, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I put them on because I'm a hazard on this. Well, I need full 360 beacons on this thing.
Oh, shit.
Whoa,
Oh,
Nelly!
me!
That's a drift.
Apologies there, Rolfie.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that was aggressive, Shauk. I apologise. Lost lots of speed to you there. This guy is so close. He's trying to overtake anywhere he can.
Remember to tag the fun bits.
Getting
See, I'm
parallel.
sorry, I even gave you a gentleman's pass.
I was trying to see you when I was
That might be a racing accident, but
I'm sorry. I can
I
press.
think
I
I
can,
was parallel.
I can use my macro. I find that funnier than anybody else does.
It's gone. What does it say again?
Everything.
There you go.
Am I out of your way?
All right.
Yeah. So I've seen people doing that. Jay, speed up in the shadow. But yeah, Henry, people have a macro that will say sorry/good pass, that sort of thing. There you go. He's now got his tire temperatures up and his macros kicked off.
What do you mean speed up in the shadow?
Don't go over to the get up to racing speed and then rejoin the racing line.
Oh. I forgot to put the racing line on, to be honest.
That would happen.
That went off earlier.
But the
when
point
I-
is, when rejoining
In
the
that case,
track,
it means the conceptual racing line.
when you're rejoining the track, rejoin the minimum amount necessary to get your wheels on the tarmac, then accelerate and then start racing again, rather than swerving all the way back on.
Oh, friggin'.
whilst not pressing the throttle completely all the way to the floor.
Or
No.
the other way of looking at it is leave room for people who are going faster than you behind you.
Oh, hell no.
And absolutely,
Sideways.
absolutely, you should be putting your foot flat to the floor. You shouldn't speed up slowly and get back up to non-dangerous speed as quickly as possible.
Not when you're on the grass, because you just go into a fucking
No,
uncontrollable
you get back on the
spin.
tarmac. As soon as you're on the tarmac, carry on that side of the tarmac and then pull across once you're at speed. Not just swerve right back to where you think you should be. Mess that one up. I'm tempted just to stop so I can start the next race in first place rather than just in the middle of the pack.
Cheating.
I think you find it's
You
called
wouldn't be
thinking
in
ahead.
first place.
If I stopped, I'd be in first place.
That's just thinking of a cheat in advance.
Yeah, it was a good race.
Oh, but
No.
okay, the guy just hit me.
Well,
Okay,
the
then.
He was
He'd
finishing
finished.
the race, but
I hadn't.
Ooh,
yeah, makes it kind of not okay.
Yeah.
But he thought he
No.
was okay.
Mm.
I want to know what his hint was. Press Control when typing to keep people in suspense. But oh, he's just off again. There's nowhere to park. He's fucked up.
Oh yeah, because I want to see if I can get through this gate.
No. No.
Oh, the one past bend with the St. John thing behind it.
No, I can't.
Oh, there's another one on the next bend. I didn't realise where you were.
Good lap times all round. Lol.
No,
What?
not good enough. He's getting the 1.9s.
Right. I'm gonna take my slippers off because my feet are absolutely killing me.
112. Not too bad.
That guy's burst his tyres. Oh, good kill, Henry. Fatality.
Get over here.
Take down.
That's a different game.
Is there a reason why we stopped playing Wreckfest?
No, not really.
Um,
No VR support, I think. Oh, yes, there was. They broke the servers and then the networking.
all the zombie things. Yeah.
Yep, no, they broke the networking. So dedicated servers ran out of memory and you couldn't host a non-dedicated server. I'm not being pejorative, it was genuinely broken. I can't see. Ah, there he is. So I'm trying now to establish where everybody is. Because there's nothing in front of me, so I don't need to worry about it. Oh, Jay is going faster than me. I know he's on the grass.
Oh,
John.
oh,
Yeah.
spinny across and left
Careful.
and
Bollocks.
right.
Would you like a restart on that one?
You don't get to choose.
No, no! Damn it! You buggers. Every time I'm doing well, someone else does a restart.
What that means that you're doing well.
Do well again.
Ooh, it's people.
I do apologise for that. That was. I don't know what the fuck happened there.
You just
I
slowly.
clipped grass
You
and-
slowly. Yeah, you drove onto the grass. And then you
Oh,
drove.
did I veer?
You just
Yeah.
drove onto. Oh, careful on the brakes, Henry.
Yep.
I'm trying to change my view. Hang on.
Do it when the
Right, but-
bloody lights are counting down, not after the first few corners.
Can you change your view there? Then?
Why can't you?
I don't know. I didn't try it. I thought it was after the race.
I have
started.
no idea why that thought crossed your mind. I think I'm in the wrong setup, by the way. Shauka's getting away from me, and I'm redlining it in 6th.
How fast are you going?
162.
No!
Ah, there goes the thing. Jay.
Where's Shalkar?
Behind me.
Reverse.
Behind the chain.
Ooh. Now, if we can just keep this up for 8 laps, I'm probably going to die of a heart attack.
Well, you won't win like that.
Gear thing that you said to do, Adam. Every time I turn the wheel and I knock the fucking...
Oh, I slowed down so much then. That was ridiculous. And I still hit the grass. What the fuck?
It's alright, bear in mind, you took the corner badly, but I had no opportunity to capitalise, so I just had to hit the corner slowly as well, and so did all the pack behind me.
Well,
Yep.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, 162 is the top speed, and Izzard and Schalke have a higher top speed than me, so we're not using the same setup.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Mine's not as competitive as I'd hoped, apparently.
What have you changed?
Maybe I've just selected the wrong one, I don't know. I don't think I've changed anything.
I'm not hitting 160 and I'm using the setup that you sent me.
You're not hitting 160, well that's probably just more due to your entry speed.
No, even down the straight I'm not.
Yeah, which is due to your entry speed.
Okay, I'm halfway down the straight, I'm at 156.
Yes. Do you know what entry speed means, Jay?
The speed at which I entered the straight from the bend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm halfway down the straight.
Tried to give you room.
Yeah, no, you did. But I said, you having to give me room means you took the corner badly, and so did I. But that's the point. When you're doing it right, you and I will take the corner badly, but Schalke doesn't have to. That was really good.
At least I was thinking about other people for once.
Yeah, and it means we both came out the corner. Fine.
Suboptimal.
Yeah, unfortunately, I also suboptimaled it. Oh, got back on the power quicker.
Oh, you fucked that up.
I did. Because Schalke was breathing down my neck. This is
Get off the grass.
far too stressful.
That's great. Just takes me so long to warm up. Come on. Ah!
Tackle me from the grass!
No, I think that was
It's-
that's a ricochet, not a
Yeah,
not
ricochet,
rejoin.
yeah.
Like he hit the barrier and then he's just coming right back on.
Yeah, believe it or not, that was the least catastrophic thing I could have done.
I can tell before you hit the outer wall that you're gonna tackle me on that.
Well, avoid it then.
Oh, why have I got to deal with the policeman?
I did an unnecessary dodge because you can't control your crashes.
Uh-huh.
Whoa, speed up inside though!
Yeah, Jay, that's the middle of the track.
Ah!
Oops! I don't know which side to fucking go then.
Doesn't matter. Point the car straight down the road and then get back on the tarmac. Don't do a fucking 3-point turn in the middle of the fastest part of the track. Like you would never do that in reality. Don't do it here. Do it like you would do it in real life. Oh, I'll just do this 3-point turn in the middle of the dual carriageway. I won't bother checking.
I wasn't doing a 3-point turn. I was out of control spin for the majority of that. I spun 4 times.
Ah!
No, you do not just get to shove your way through.
Why not?
Not you. This guy just tried to shove his way through. That's not how it works.
If I go into the pit lane, can
Stay
I
there.
change the car setup?
No.
Or do I actually have to...
No, you just press escape and go pits, but you will lose your position. Yeah, this
I'm
guy's
not
got
worried
a
about
much faster setup for accelerating down the straight than me. Like, from the same speed, he's overtaken me. Yes, I'm losing time on him on every single straight. Very annoying. But again, he is slamming his car into the curbs quite a lot. Whoa! So hopefully he's accumulating damage. Right, you've got this one, Schalke.
Yeah.
I'm on the right hand side of the straight, going not too fast. I've just changed my setup.
I couldn't see my gear. I'm not unsure what gear I was in.
Well, if you're in top gear and you change up, nothing happens. It doesn't go into like a fake gear. It's not a motorbike. I think that guy may have actually broken his car, or he's just being sporting.
What speed to get it to on the straight?
I don't know. He's heading probably 170.
Just about hitting 170. Oh crap! Before I break. That's literally sort of hit 170 and break, but that's not a good.
Yeah, but I'm hitting 162.
Yeah.
And then I'm running out of revs.
Yeah, I'm on the default setup. I think.
Well, I've just switched to the hard track or whatever it's.
I don't think you want to do that.
Why is that? Because I'm always on the grass.
No, spun out. I'm going to have a what? Yeah, I am on. Oh, I'm on one called FXR. Oh, I'm on the fucking city setup. That'd do it.
I just passed a car, but I didn't see who it was.
Probably me.
Didn't slow down enough.
Yeah, I prefer this setup. The default. The only thing is I can't change the brake on it, so I'm having to like.
Well, you can just change the brake and just copy the default into a new one.
Can you do that?
Yeah, they'll just go. You just create a new setup, and it will start by copying the default.
Right. Okay.
Right, so on this setup, 165, 7, 6, 169. Nice. And I span off, but that's my own fault.
What is the default setup? Is the default what they feel is optimised for the track?
No, it's a default setup for all tracks.
Yellow flag.
That'd be me.
Oh man, I thought that. Ah, here's the last lap. Good.
So if I'm going through the gravel, does the game emulate that gravel staying in my tyres when I come out of the gravel track?
To be honest, you're not on slicks, so it doesn't. There wouldn't be any. It would all come out very quickly.
Who's WCL?
No way. There is a true racer. What? I think he's talking about you, Jay.
Oh, my leg. Ow, ow, ow.
Your leg? You're in VR on a gamepad.
Yeah, I've not moved it. Oh!
I don't know who Asker is, but I didn't actually intend to run him off after.
Why don't you ask her?
Hey!
Nah.
You can change skins as well, or you just take that off the load menu.
I'm pretty sure you can. That says green events, world class lions. Are there some shit lions? Oops, I just smells. T-A. Why did that man just say thank you? What is going on?
There's settings going on.
I think they
So Asker's just joined and shared settings and he's just taking it. Alright then.
I can change the view at the lights.
I know. phone's ringing.
It's for you.
I very much doubt it.
Ooh.
Fuck you, Adam.
What? I'm in first place.
I was inside you.
Pardon? Excuse me?
I was on the inside.
Of him?
That's, you're not making it any better.
Bollocks.
You was the inside of me bollocks.
The phone call was because at the end of the race, I'd let go of the steering wheel, but the car was still moving, so the steering wheel was rattling backwards and forward.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm barging. I was in the wrong.
When, I didn't know phones did this, but when I went go-karting with Rob, he was wearing his watch, and he has it in the emergency mode, so it thought he was in a car crash, and then rang his wife, and then it started to do it again, so then it automatically ran the emergency services, which I didn't know was a thing.
It must have been an iPhone.
Yeah. But it correctly determined he was in a car crash, but it didn't work out he was only in a go-kart.
I'm not sure if there was contact there might have been.
So
Sorry,
the
Mr. Chicken.
Services consider it a false alarm.
Well, I didn't know the emergency services rang you back as well. Because he rang
Yes,
them.
they did.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the last time I ran emergency services was when a house caught fire that I was just leaving for some reason.
Right, and if they don't get an answer, they're probably going to treat it as an emergency.
I think it's 3 callbacks. If there's no answer on a callback, they automatically send out a police car to assess.
Oh shit.
Well, I mean, good luck on that one, because they wouldn't have had a GPS signal. Well, I guess they could have... No, they wouldn't have known where he was.
Well, yeah, they can find the phone for a minimum of 3 cell towers.
Brilliant. So they know where he is within a few hundred meters.
Yeah, go kart track.
No,
Yeah, go-kart track,
you
yeah.
can triangulate it pretty accurately.
What, 10 meters? 50 meters? 100 meters?
3 meters?
Depends.
Don't know, how big's a meter?
3 feet.
3 feet.
Oh. Within a meter? I don't know, it all depends on what.
I mean, via signal strength. Like, and it's not a very reliable way of doing it.
Bear in mind we have whole departments who do cell site triangulation for us and
Yep.
analysis all day, every day.
I've just
They've got it down to an art.
I'm amazed that it's, you know, within a meter. Within 100, sure.
I'm gonna Google that.
I mean, bear in mind, he was indoors as well, with his phone in a locker, so I'm not sure quite how well that would have done.
It's still not gonna, like, the average, I suppose, pin between a tower and the phone is still gonna give you...
You know what street the accidents happened on, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, in this
How
case...
far along it?
Yeah, I mean, in this case, they would have been looking for a, a crashed car. Not, a go-kart. Oh, wait, hold on a sec. Who's in front of me? Arska, I think. I know. Kuazaka, he just took the chicane.
I do that sometimes for fun, especially when I'm in last place.
I don't think that's why he did it somehow. Oh, whoops, see too fast.
Sorry, I ram.
No, you didn't hit me.
Alright. Axel avoidance, whee!
I think I've just got a new PB.
I'm trying to get... Nah, I can't get parallel in time.
I'm vaguely reminded of a time I was on a racetrack, and if you're going fast in the car in front on track day, they have to move out the way. And the BMW that we were trying to overtake, he moved out of the way, but didn't slow down. We were only, you know, a second a lap faster than him or something, so we just sort of sat awkwardly behind him going, you're supposed to slow down a little bit for us here, mate, not just get out of the way. I mean, my car is faster, but not enough to muscle past you on a single straight.
Yeah, there's a track day I remember doing where I was faster than someone around the bend, but not faster around the straight, so
yes.
If you get to the straight, they'd pull away, you get to the next bend, and then you'd be stuck behind them going around the bend, because you couldn't turn, just stuffing it on one of the corners, and then left them to
Turn an empty.
I remember a track day where we had a 5-ton rollover on its roof.
Ouch.
Yeah.
5
Did
ton
you
what?
have parallel?
I didn't see you.
Whatever
5 ton?
it is,
A 5 ton what?
It's a class of vehicle, like you get a deuce and a half, which is 2.5 ton, and a 5 ton. They're like, I suppose, the equivalent of 7.5 ton trucks on the road.
It's still not answering my question. A 5.5 ton what?
I believe it was a Foden.
Doing what?
Off-roading.
Oof.
It's not well, it's not really a track day then.
Well, yeah, it was on an off-road track.
That's not a track day though.
Yeah, it was a track.
Yeah, but the difference is you're rolling at 3 miles an hour, not 103.
No, he was doing about 30. My bad.
No, usually, Henry, when I have that situation, I just go slowly for it, just let them get the hell out of the way. Or, you know, sort of get to them like, you know, you let me past. It's usually Caterhams. I can destroy them down the... Oh, fucking hell. I can destroy them down the straights.
My car's not going.
Well, spot them. I can destroy them down the straights, but on the corners, they're probably going to go quite a bit quicker than me.
Yeah.
So, apparently the enter key to submit message also turns off my ignition.
Ignition is I believe.
I guess
No,
you won't talk much then.
if you're
Don't type and drive.
If you're stopped for too long, your engine turns off.
Pass?
No, it is. I'm telling you, it's not a question. I is.
Yeah, I don't know if I was stopped for too long or not. It was only after I typed that it stopped.
Oh, speaking of that guy's nickname, have you all heard the fun news about the heavily mutated South African variant?
Yep.
Yay!
Horrific.
That's what the scientists said.
Worst variant yet.
Well, apparently South Africa has a 24% immunisation rate. It's like, sort it the fuck out. It is 2021. Can we just get on? Can we have flying cars, supersonic airplanes, hyper trains everywhere, and everyone gets a fucking vaccination?
Yeah, we've got flying cars.
Well, okay, but I mean, you know, flying for the whole journey, not just off a ramp.
I don't know why they haven't mandated fucking vaccines.
Well, they have. This is the point. You've had mandated vaccines for a long time.
No, they haven't. Not here. Not in the UK.
Try going to school without mandated vaccines. See how far you get.
My nephew is going to school without.
With no vaccines, no polio, no HPV.
Oh, no, he's got them. I'm talking about
this is my
COVID
point.
vaccine.
Yeah, this is my point. You wouldn't send your child to school without rubella, mumps, measles, polio. There's fucking done. I lost my temper at someone, a friend of mine, shall I say, because she's like, "Oh, do you think it's right you're going to force people into vaccines?" I'm like, you have 2 children. They've all got, and I've looked, 14 vaccines. You didn't kick up any stink about any of them. But suddenly, because you've been on fucking Facebook too much, you're like, "Oh, well, I don't know about this one."
You know that my sister and my mother have got COVID at the moment, and they both refuse to have the vaccine.
Well, in the nicest possible way, they're fucking idiots.
Yes, that is probably the nicest way that I put in the conversation.
Because my mother is...
She's got 4 kids.
My mother is in her 80s, and she and her friends
She's
in her
still hot,
social
though.
club, she is, they have their flu
No,
vaccines.
you can't say that.
I can. They have their flu vaccines every single year. And one of her friends go, "Oh, I don't know if I'm going to get the COVID vaccines. I don't know what's in it." And my mum's like, "You don't know what's in the fucking flu vaccine." She's like, "Oh, yeah, that's a good point." Like, what sort of lack of thought process was there in this?
It's scaremongering, because you got arseholes telling people falsehoods.
Well,
Yeah. Also, the COVID vaccine has been the same longer than the flu vaccine has.
Yeah. And that was the point I made. Like, your flu vaccine's different every single year. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, you get this, Jay, on all subjects. I had someone going, "Oh, you know, it takes over 50 hours to charge a Tesla from a plug socket." And I was like, yes, you are right. If you have a granny charger and a Tesla Model X with the extended battery, and it's for some reason flat, and you for some reason want to charge it above the recommended amount on a granny charger. But you might as well just say, oh, if you've got a Ford F-150 and you want to fill it up using a teacup, it takes weeks to do that. And it's like, well, no one would do this. But people...
I've got a teaspoon if you want to borrow it.
Ah, I don't. I've got a funnel. But yeah, it's that sort of level of, like, why are you writing this? And also the amount of people that fucking love nuclear power and or hydrogen, just won't shut up about hydrogen power and nuclear power. Like, what do? Oh, one guy is professional juggler. Like, well, thank you for your opinion on nuclear power and renewables. John the juggler from
Adam,
Manchester. Yes.
Can you just give me a sec to restart the game? I'm just going to see if it makes any difference to True Force. Need
yeah?
I could also do with a break if that's...
Time is quite a lot, so we must be probably doing quite long this.
Yeah, this will be my last race, I think.
I crashed.
It's alright, I fucking hell!
I jumped the start.
I jumped the start too. We'll just wait for Izzard to come back and we will...
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cough while I was trying to talk.
Okay.
Best thing is I can sneaky restart. I don't think anybody knows that I'm the admin, but I can just type in /restart when Izzard joins.
I know.
Yeah, but okay, but real people don't know.
You figments of your imagination then.
I'm not a real boy.
That's what she said.
Wow,
Actually, they'll all think Izzard's the admin because he rejoined and then the race restarted. Don't jump the lights. This is a big race. 10 cars.
I'm so far back I can't even see the real lights.
I'm gonna give a few car legs going into this. Gee, Nico just plows in.
If you want to ram me, I will quite happily fucking ram you off the track.
No. Be more sportsmanlike.
Yeah, put your hazards on.
Like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Jay, Henry, that's one of the things you don't want to do if you don't want to avoid feeling sick.
Yeah.
Flat spins. Wait. That guy, Knobface, whatever his name is, he smashed through very aggressively. It went wrong for him, and he wants to restart.
Is that Nico, whatever the fuck his name is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got rammed several times by me, but he held it. I was just like...
And then he left.
Oh, has he left?
Yep.
Oh, should we have a restart then?
No, we're good.
No.
Like, I'd still be in, like, 10th place if it weren't for him.
Okay.
It's okay, I'll just overtake Mr. Chicken while he goes off track.
Wait, he's taken the chicane again. And smashed over the sausage.
Are you coming, Henry, or are you just giving up?
Where? I'm trying to drive.
There's 4 cars behind me. Oh, God.
Show off.
No, like, in a tight pack, it's more a statement of that's scaredity than anything else.
Scaredity?
Scaredity, you know. You have plenty of bravery, or you have lots of scaredity. And if you're brave, there's a scarcity of scaredity.
No, Shao could delete that.
It was not a rule break.
It's for the blooper reel.
Shaka's thing is entirely blooper reels.
I thought that was the only reason I was here.
That's not a good line. But I have caught up. Who is Zaka though?
Oh.
Where is Mr. Chicken gone?
Going to the pits.
Does anyone know what button you press to stop your spine screaming in pain?
I actually have an emergency stop button for the motion rig for that. Which I should probably wire up and work out where it goes. Come on, this guy needs to make a mess up. I need to capitalise on a screw up from him.
So the people that are in orange, are they behind you or in front of you?
Yes.
Orange is behind you, dark orange is a lap behind you, and very, very light is a lap ahead of you.
Okay.
Oh shit.
But that car took the most awful line out there, and I did not make enough line distance back on it.
So how comes the lights are still in place on the back if the back end's destroyed?
Because it's just a texture that lights up. That's better.
That was handy. Arska joined the spectators before ramming from grass to track. It was quite.
Yeah, that's
skillful.
what they. Yeah, they encourage that on some of the servers.
What, sorry?
Instead of ramming on AI2, they join spectators.
Yeah, I played on a server where if you so much as go off the track, everyone starts shouting at you if you don't instantly go to spectate.
Well, that's no fun. Like, mistakes are part of racing. And that guy's just made a big one. Haha!
We seem to be getting less and less people.
Fewer and fewer.
Flag chase.
Okay, Shaka, will you please catch up? I don't want to be the lone torchbearer for lockdown here.
If you want to slow down, go ahead.
I want to slow this guy down.
That slowed him down a little bit.
Collusion.
It didn't.
I pulled out on him and he definitely moved.
I've just gone on the Live for Speed forum and
Yeah.
searched for True Force. 0 results.
Oh.
Fuck off with your blue flag shortcut.
Okay, I'm in the groove now. It's fine. I'm pulling away from this guy slowly. I just have to not make any mistakes at all.
That's one for the disaster real shortcut.
Some rude person might say roll over, but that's not what they mean.
So if we roll over, can we have a macro that comes up with tickle tummy rub or something?
Well, you can just write one and then just press it. Yeah, he overtook me, pulled in front of me, and then slammed on the brakes.
Where do we do the custom doodles?
I believe it's axes/FF. Dude, you can't... Again, pulling in front of me and braking.
Okay, everyone's saying uninstall G-Hub and use LGS drivers, i.e. the older stuff. Interesting.
Unfortunately for Schalke, this is a very, very, very... We're not making big mistakes, we're pushing very, very hard here. Oh, my Quest 2's battery is low, so it's going to be a good time to stop after this.
Oi! Oi!
Who?
Who is that?
Thanks, Mr. Chicken.
Wasn't
No.
Did you try to hit me?
No. Who's told my own?
Oh, that was Shulker that I took out, not Izzard. Okay.
Oh god. Izzard's not in the race and has a different colour car. This guy's setup is better than mine. He's pulling away on the freaking straight. Don't think I'm going to beat him. Not unless it is like very arseholey, but I won't.
Kicking?
Oh no, he actually brakes so hard. I ended up going fast. I have overlap. And I got in front because he chickened out. No, you do not have... No, yeah, he flipped himself. I should press my macro then. Yeah, he tried to... There wasn't enough room. He had a bumper's width of overlap and decided to try and share the corner with me. But I know the rules.
So I'm in 5th and there's still cars with dark orange on, is that?
Dark orange is more than a lap behind.
Started.
Okay.
Oh, he did land.
I'm not in.
Holy shit.
There are some researchers that
one-
went bits.
10707. Anyway, thank you, Internet. Mwah, love you. Don't forget to like